Hey, hey, what's up? What's up? I am literally still tired from yesterday. I hope you guys are doing good. And Happy New Year. So, I hope everyone had a wonderful New Year's. I got to tell you guys what happened yesterday because some of you guys were in here. I do want to let you know I reached out to Jonice to make sure she was doing better because she scared me last night. She said she is doing better. So that's a good thing. She said the bleeding is a lot less. They didn't have to go to the hospital. I said, good. So anyone that was in here yesterday knows what I'm talking about. So dummy me, as you guys know, forgot to turn on monetization yesterday. The whole reason I did a 11-hour stream was to finish the month like really strong with good monetization. Nope. So then, because I played 20 seconds of a New Year's Eve, it was actually 30 seconds on one and 10 seconds on the other, cut monetization when I finally realized I didn't turn it on. So YouTube is trying to hit me for an 11-hour stream for 20 seconds. 20 seconds. They want to take away 11 hours. So I'm like, no. So I'm like, all right, I'll just trim it out. No big deal. No, not on an 11-hour stream. You can't trim it out. So I have to dispute it. So I'm hoping that the owners, one of them is Nashville something, and something else was from 2002. I don't even know what the other one is. So I'm disputing that one. I disputed the other one. I said, look, it's 11-hour stream for 20 seconds. I was like, so then I claimed fair use for one of them. But the second one, the first one, I said, I don't even know what this is. But the other one was Nashville Fireworks, which I was playing New York, so I don't even understand how that happened. But yeah. And that's why I put it on members. I was just so mad. And 20 seconds. And it wouldn't even let me just trim it out or anything. So yeah, I was not happy. But it is what it is. Nothing I could do. I was like, well, I guess I'll do another 10-hour stream. Not. I just couldn't believe it. I always check, always. And yeah, 20 seconds for 11 hours. But oh well, it is what it is. It is messed up. The other thing I want to let you guys know, Southern Gal, you're good. Anyone before you is good. Anyone that ordered a candle up until about, I want to say 3 o'clock, that ordered a white vessel, you're good. I am now officially out of white vessels. I just ordered more. I have the 9-ounce and I have, do I have a 9-ounce? I think I have like 2 9-ounce left. And I have a few light in the 14-ounce, but I have no more 7-ounce. And I think I'm out of the 9. I think I have 1 left. So you're not going to get a 9-ounce white. I apologize. I have maroon, I have brown, and I have black. But I ordered them. I ordered some more for anyone that ordered after like 3 o'clock. Southern Gal, you're fine. Was contacted just to let you guys know I'm out of white vessels. So yeah, that was not good. I was like, oh my God, how am I out? But yeah, a lot of candle orders today, and that's a good thing. So what else? Okay, so New Year's is today. New Year's resolutions. One of my resolutions is not to drop the F-bomb, which I'm going to try really hard. Someone said they're betting 2 days that I can't go without saying it, but I'm going to do great. My biggest resolution in 2024 is to make sure that I go back to, I get the hiccup, sorry. To make sure that I go back to doing steady times. So, you bet a week to do steady times. So I I had to do Dayton. I had to make Dayton's dinner, so I wasn't able to do the 8:30, but I'm still sticking with around the same time slot between 8:30 and 9. And the reason I say 8:30 and 9, because it gives me a little leeway just in case, I have to take the kids somewhere or something. So always look for a stream between 8:30 and 9. Cursing or F-bombs? Definitely just F-bombs. I can't say for sure I'm not going to say another curse, but definitely not F-bombs. And the other thing I'm hoping for 2024 is get rid of the cancer forever. I won't need chemo and just do radiation and then I'm done. That would be ideal, but it's kind of not in my hands. So there's that. Hopefully I'll know by the time I get back from Jonice if I need chemo or not. But we'll see. Hey, Allie. So those are my New Year's resolutions. Nothing crazy. So how's everyone doing? What's up, Gary and Denise and MGA and Amber? And I keep saying Nicolina's name, although I don't see her. Allie writes, Lindsay, Crystal, Southern Gal, Miss Fletcher, Sly Angel, Colleen, Amber, Denise. Denise, how come you never get a gifted membership? I've noticed that. It always skips over you. But same thing with you, Joy. Miss Fletcher, Kimberly, Tammy, there you are, Nicolina. Crystal, Jen, Steph, Tammy in the house. Am I repeating? Hey, Lindsay. See, I don't know what the big deal about this game was. Dayton came in. Hey, Miss Peacock. Touting about, oh my God, Michigan won and blah, blah, blah. Hey, Debbie. And they were playing against Alabama, and I don't like Alabama. And I'm sitting there going, I hate football. Why are you even telling me this? I hate football. But he said he was happy that Michigan won. I was like, why? You live in Alabama. But typical kid. Typical child. What's up, True Texan? Hey, yep. Let's test this out. Here we go. Right? The winner goes to national championship. Oh, I don't even know why anyone cares, though. I hate football. I know Obama lost. We rolled the tide over. Thank you, Southern Gal. I'm telling you, Joy and Denise never get memberships. It's weird. I was a fan of he was excited that Michigan won. I don't know why. Hey, SoFlo, I don't know why, but he was. It was weird. So Southern Gal starts the new year off right with 5 memberships. Woo woo. Hey, Monica. So let's get into this. I'm sure you guys know that it is hey, Liza, that there has been a community post war between 2 creators. Why they're doing it via community post, I don't know. But they are. And it's gotten ugly. Ugly, ugly. But you really see the hypocrisy when they both speak. Now, let me also state right off the bat. Certain people that I'm going to talk about, I don't even speak to anymore. Thank you, Denise, but that still has nothing to do with you being a member. I don't know why it always skips you. So there have been some hot community posts, but there are some people that I'm going to talk about that I no longer speak to. I'm going to play a video that you guys are going to see. You're going to understand once I play it. But the community post I saw this morning, it was insane. Because the very person screaming at me, screaming at how I fat shame and how dare I fat shame. Well, isn't it funny that she fat shamed Dietz this morning? Where do you get off coming at me for fat shaming and then your fat ass fat shames? You would try to use that against Dietz? Make it make sense, please. And then after hearing a video that I saw, then you tell me, you call me a fat ass, which I wish I had a fat ass, to be real. I like Dietz. I always have. I like Joneson too. Exactly, Lindsay. So the first order of business I'm going to play is a video that Crystal actually showed me yesterday, but didn't get a chance to watch it until today. And what a great video it is. And it just brings back so many memories. And you sit there and you're like, wait, this was just discussed. And if I remember correctly, it's the exact opposite of what people are saying now. So we're going to go to the Wayback Machine. Crystal, I was trying not to give it away just yet. So we're going to go to the Wayback Machine. And I want to thank Miss Lippy for finding it and for clipping it as of yesterday. As of yesterday. Let me also point out, last I knew, Lippy liked QB. So it's good that people are all seeing the hypocrisy over and over and over. But let me also add, my title isn't even about QB. It's about the man who cannot keep my name out of his mouth. I don't even like my name as much as he says it, but we're going to go into all that after. This just kind of fell in my lap.
Until I see some paperwork, or get ready for it, since that's how you want to play. That's what we're going to do. We're going to rip right the fuck through every little piece of it. First of all, let me say this too. Until I see some paperwork or I hear it straight from Capone's fucking mouth, that autism shit is out the motherfucking window. Okay? That protected class bullshit, out the fucking window. I don't give a fuck to hear any of that shit. The only reason why you say that shit is so you can protect it. You want to go after Nick and beat him? Okay, I'm going to go after Capone and Crystal. Okay, so get.
I'm going to go after Capone and Crystal.
Ready for it, since that's how you want to play. Liar, liar, Laura's ass is on fucking fire. Big old fat ass.
Big old fat ass. Isn't that fat shaming? Wouldn't that be considered fat shaming?
Yes, bitch. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. That's why we're over here and not on the fucking other one. Because I'm telling you, I'm going to get real goddamn nasty. And you know what? I might just show Capone's fucking picture. Since we like showing pictures and shit, and we like talking shit, I might just go ahead and just do that.
So she threatened to show a picture of an autistic man. And she's doing it so nonchalantly. But it gets worse.
I got his and I got Crystal's. That his docs was sent to me, and so was Crystal's. So I might just fuck it.
Crystal's docs was sent to her, and so was Capone's. Really? And she openly says it. It's no big deal.
We might just put it all out there. And we like talking shit. I might just go ahead and just do that.
All for talking shit. She's gonna put it out there. I'm assuming blank screen Southern Gal. I'm assuming it's him. But who knows? But she's gonna put it all out there.
I got his and I got Crystal's. That his docs was sent to me, and so was Crystal's. So I might just fuck it. We might just put it all out there tonight. I might just go ahead and just do that. I got his and I got Crystal's. That his docs was sent to me, and so was Crystal's. So I might just fuck it. We might just put it all out there tonight.
But remember, she doesn't go real life. She doesn't get doxes. She doesn't dox people. Remember this? Now, in all fairness, please tell me when I said I would dox Tim or Nick. Nick already shows his face. There's no reason to dox Nick. And I have no idea why I would even look up Tim. Well, now I do, but back then I did.
Because like I said, I left that bitch be. I left that bitch be.
She's such a class act, right? So that's clip number 1. Clip number 2 comes in the way of a screenshot. Now, I know the clip is out there on one of In Your Own Words videos. I just can't remember which one. And I'm not one of these people that have to constantly look. You too, Mary. That have to I don't have everything like right where it should be. But this screenshot came in the way of, hold on. One of my mods found this beautiful screenshot in the, I don't know whose post it's in. I'm assuming that it was in a post on QBs. Hold on. Yes, you are correct. I made a statement like, oh, so now we're going to dock subs. Something like that. You are correct. Okay. So Aileen left a screenshot or a comment that says, I clearly never mentioned because of Laura. It was actually Nunya and Jones, and who were the reasons? Because they came at me like no tomorrow, sticking up for that loser B. Now, I don't know where this was posted because it was just given to me. But the fact that Aileen herself states clearly that good old fat B over there was lying out her butt because, yeah, Aileen never did anything because of me. It had nothing to do with me. I was never involved in the first place. But here she is going on this whole rant, making everyone think that Aileen tried to hurt herself and it was my fault. And she screamed it loudly. And she's told over 600 people that I was solely the reason that Aileen did what she did and that Aileen told her this. Well, it's clear here Aileen never said that, never mentioned my name, which I knew she didn't. Do you think I'll ever see an apology on that? I doubt it. I highly doubt she'll ever apologize. But I would appreciate an apology, QB, because you told probably 800 people and a couple of thousand after that watch your video. So figure 800 live and what, 6,000 after, that it was my fault that Aileen hurt herself. And once again, Aileen clearly states here it had nothing to do with me. So why are you lying? Oh, wait, because you always lie, silly me, because that's all you do is lie. So I just want to know where my apology is. In the first 10 minutes of this stream, I know it's not happening. Oh, it's Aileen's comment under Chronicles of the Shadies community post. Aha. All right. Thank you. Is she the one that she is a pathological liar? She lies so much, I don't even think she knows what's true anymore. Chronicles of the Shady. Which video? Which video? Because all I see, Crystal's owed an apology, Capone's owed an apology, everybody's owed an apology. She'll never give one. QB never owns up to anything. I know. She deflects tonight. She's a liar. She's a blatant liar. Oh, it's a community post. All right. In their own words, I would first like to thank subscribers who view the truth of the videos, and to those who watch and see and watch just say something didn't happen. Shout out to the haters, providing receipts, keep them coming. Okay. Says that B has a private DM of a, oh, here we go. This is what I saw earlier. Hey, Mr. Nobody. Mr. Nobody, I got a job for you. Watch a stream with B Tim and see how many times he says my name. All right. It says the B that has a private DM of Aileen talking about her taking her own life and then blames Laura. The B that reads Laura's Discord among so much more BS. Ding, ding, ding. These on the oh, there's more. The B is reaching. The B always says to private message her and then shames anyone if they show a message. If anyone lies about me, I will show messages to prove I'm not lying. IDGAF. Don't lie about me and you have nothing to worry about. Deets on the streets. So wait, you're reading off DMs that didn't belong to you and you weren't in the chat. So if someone were to send me things you said in a private chat and I read them out on a live stream, would that be okay? Asking for myself. And then she ended up posting 2 pictures of Deets. One was fat shaming, which she swears she doesn't do. She just yelled about it the other day. And another one. So the comments, when you have alienated Deets, who is so nice and quite frankly, one of the most neutral and impartial people I've seen around here, maybe it's time for a little reflection. Leave Deets alone. Clearly never mentioned. Here it is. I clearly never mentioned because of Laura. It was actually Nunya and Jonesin. Who were the reasons? Because blah, blah, blah. It's the point. She's a hypocrite about messages. F her. Queen is destroying her channel. Ah, she's so lovely. Aileen said it was because of Jonesin and Nunya. If you want my honest opinion, Liza, I don't believe it at all. I don't. I know that sounds crazy. I don't. I don't believe she tried to do anything. I think it was an attention grab. Correct me if I'm wrong. I hate to say that about anybody. I didn't believe it when QB said it. I don't believe it when Aileen said it. I just don't. I really do think it was an attention thing. Because the reason I say that, if somebody wants to do it, they're going to do it. You're not going to have a survival. They're not going to talk about it. They're just going to do it. Anything else is for attention. Because if you really want to do it, there's pretty easy ways to do it. So pills are not one of them. Pills are for attention. Go stand in front of a train, jump off a building. There's a million ways you could do it and be successful. Absolutely, Justice. So I never believe. I thought QB was lying about that to begin with. To be honest, I did not think that. I thought QB made the whole thing up. Welcome, Danny. I thought QB made the whole thing up. I really did. You disagree? Okay, you're allowed an opinion. So, speaking of, there was one more thing that I want to touch on before we get into the good stuff. Oh, now I forgot. Crystal just reminded me. It's like right on the tip of my tongue. It was something about yesterday. Oh my. Oh my God, I can't remember. Oh, I know what it was. So some girl named Tracy something was over in QB's comments section and happened to make a comment about hate bonding with Jonesin, and now all her people are giving me money and $10,000 that I'm trying to raise $10,000 to give Jonice. Yeah, that would be nice. But none of it was true. And let me back up for a second. I don't know who this person is other than just a hateful wench. But I've been here a long time. I have my own community. I have quadruple the amount of subs that Jonesin has. I don't need Jonesin's people. Some of Jonesin's, it's not even Jones, I'll say QB's haters have come over, maybe because I'm just an awesome person, and they realize that I'm not the hateful person that someone else has made me out to be. But I'm not my best donators are my own people. I don't know why, and people that have been with me for before Jonesin even thought about being on YouTube. So we can cut all the rumors that, oh, Laura's just being nice to Jonesin because she's, giving her donate. And no, she's not. These are all my people that have been with me for a long time. So, I mean, of course, you're going to get some new people here and there, but that's just not how YouTube works. Stop discrediting subs and thinking that all subs are money. No, it's because I'm a pretty awesome person and they like me. I'm sorry if that bothers you so much, Miss Tracy 567 or whatever your name is. But yeah, just stop. It's embarrassing. So that was the other thing I want to talk about. So now let's get into the bulk of today. How am I doing at cursing? I think I'm doing pretty good. I'm 34 minutes. I haven't even said an F-bomb. Woo woo. All right. So I go into Discord. I was literally doing candles all day, but I go into Discord And I hear them talking about a stream. And one of my mods was like, as soon as I clicked on, he had to talk about you. And I was like, of course he did. The pupperator, see ya. Where you going? And I was like, wow. Beats him mentioned my name, I think 15 times in 20 minutes. But he's not obsessed. He's not obsessed. No, not at all. I rewind it, but there's been a few that has been hit with community. Oh, no, not community strikes. I mean the fight between Jonesin and Queen Bee. So I decided instead of trying to remember everything, we'll just do a reaction video. And we'll have some fun with it. So this is where hypocrisy meets their own words. Yes, he calls me the nameless one. Hey, bestie. He calls me the nameless one. Wait, Crystal, you were in there? Because I just stopped it and I see Crystal, you're in there. It says scumbag move 100. I don't know what it's about, though. You give me 5 days, maybe 6? He keeps saying the name of Swan. We all know who he means. Exactly. Is it a catfish pic or is it really him, though? That's my question. He's obviously ugly and dorky, or he would show his face. Bottom line, he would show his face. No, but Crystal, you can see Crystal's name. I was like, uh-oh. But I didn't know what she was talking about. This isn't the hive. This is the boys' hive. This is B. Tim and Boston Nick. Now, mind you, I don't have any issues with Nick. I don't talk about Nick. Nick doesn't really talk about me. Welcome, Teresa. He doesn't talk about me. I don't talk about him. It's one of those things. My issue is not with Nick. And honestly, I really don't even have a issue with B. Tim other than he can't keep me out of his mouth. I think he wants me to have his babies. Hey, Joseph, Happy New Year's. I do think he wants me to have his babies because you'll even hear at one point, I'm the first name he spits out. Why would I be the first name on your mind? And then he goes on to say how people should, if you have a problem with someone, you should go right to the person. Really, Nick? I'm sorry, not Nick. Really, B. Tim? Well, why don't you come over here then? Why don't you tell me why you can't keep my name out of your mouth? Okay? But let's get into this. It's kind of funny.
All that much, and I was there frequently. So
let me just set the background. B. Tim and Boston Nick think that they're dragging Sinner and Headstones. That's what this is about. They believe that they're dragging them. These two couldn't drag a rug across a carpet. But hey, let them try. It's good entertainment for us.
I don't remember, but I do know that when the falling out between me and Bash happened, Laugh at Life came at me hard in emails, like really hard. Like page-long rants about what a terrible person I was.
Okay.
And in effect, she is also associated with Jersey now. So I will say I don't I wouldn't.
What do you not know? You both seem
Like, really, Nick, was that necessary? So she didn't get her thought right away. Was that really necessary? Making fun of someone when the way they talk? Come on.
to just run off rumors.
I mean, like, is she trying? I'm not quite understanding her logic. Is she trying to say because Lafayette didn't like what she did to Bash and thus hangs and follows Jersey, now because she's in Queen's chat, automatically Queen's guilty of whatever Lafayette does?
That's what I'm picking up.
Okay. If that makes any fucking sense. If that's the case, we're all guilty of every single crime because guess what? There's a small community of people that jump from chat to chat. So I guarantee you, Laura, I've seen people from Laura's chat.
Right there. Why am I the first person he thinks of? Why? Shouldn't he be thinking QB? Why am I the very first person on his mind? I had nothing to do with this. I had nothing to do with the conversation. I had nothing to do with Headstones and Sinner, what they're talking about. Like, nothing. Why am I the first person he thinks about?
Watch here. Watch Queen Bee's chat. I've seen people in Queen Bee's chat watch Laura's chat. That'd be ridiculous. Be like, oh my God.
Then he said my name twice. Not once, twice. He said my name at the beginning, and then he said it again. Okay, we get it.
Blaming Laura, blaming the subs for what Laura says. It's like stupid.
That's the third time he said my name in a matter of 10 seconds. 10 seconds, 3 times.
Say 100%.
Yeah, I mean, Remy may well know better than me, but in any case, it's not just her. Believe me, it's the whole chunk of like 5 or 6 different hivers.
Okay, so generally Jenny said, "Laugh, I've seen her in QB chats." Okay.
Oh yes, no, she's definitely there. Just recently,
I'm just saying, I don't know. I wouldn't go as far as saying that it's 100% coming from.
So that's stupid. That's so stupid. Because like I've seen Jones in the chat. I've seen fucking Nunya in Queen Bee's chat. I've seen Laura in the chat. I've seen them.
Okay, Queen B Tim, you have not seen me in QB's chat unless you have purposely highlighted looking for my name. That's it. And that would have been maybe 3 times over the last 6 months. So you definitely haven't seen me in there saying hello or anything. So you would have had to purposely scout me out in order to see that I was in her chat. And again, you would have had to do it 3 times over the last 6 months.
In the chat. What are you talking about? Like, just because someone's in the chat does not mean they're naturally associated. First off. Second off, why are you so fixated on a sub? Like, who gives a fuck? Like, leave a sub alone. Who cares?
Why are you so fixated on a sub? Leave subs alone. Should we revert back to Lippy's video? I think we need to revert back to Lippy's video where Queen Bee was going after subs, even got their docs, even took their docs and said that she was going to air it out. But why should we go after subs? Right, B Tim? Should we play a refresher?
Like, unfortunately, I mean, I feel bad that your information's spreading around. I think that's kind of fucked up. Like, I don't think it's cool. You know what I mean? It is what it is, but how you're handling it is stupid. Number one.
All right, B Tim, let me explain something to you, how the world works. Happy New Year, Mac. This is how the world works. If you think something is wrong, you don't follow it up with, it is what it is, Bo. No. If you think something is wrong, then you stand your ground on that it's wrong. Not, well, that's wrong, but it is what it is. That's like an oxymoron in a way. No, that isn't what it is. You stand your ground.
don't put a I'm going to give you maybe advice, maybe in the future you can follow. But if you get doxxed, don't put a limelight on the dox. Just fucking ignore it. Be like, whatever. Two, and just say, listen, I mean, like a simple 2 words, you could have said, yeah, I fucked up in my past.
Oh, you mean like your buddy QB did? Because she so ignored her docs. She so ignored it. She screamed it from the rooftops. She let everyone know that she was doxing, that she was being doxed. She screamed it. She made money on it, everything. So make it make sense. Fair use, Gladys. Fair use, baby.
I cleaned up, moved on. Everyone has a past, and that's simple as that.
Everyone has a past. Well, doesn't that include Betty? Doesn't that include anybody with Queen Bee? I mean, doesn't that include Nick? Everyone's got a past. So I know it did make sense. That's what I was pointing out, Southern Cal. And again, my issue has nothing to do with Nick.
100%. Can't agree enough. Let's continue here to this.
Because
He's a person.
That's what my
hangs out
gut
with
tells
Jersey.
me.
So
Where?
How? Where? It would be in your email.
That shitty place? I don't want it. I
Yeah,
can't.
it's headstones and headlines or
Oh,
head case or whatever you call her.
All right. Well, I can't do
His,
it. Oh, it's
her
Headstone's boyfriend is what you're saying.
it's just this was a funny part because in chat everyone's like, it's Headstone's boyfriend, Headstone's boyfriend, Headstone's boyfriend. And
No,
so
the fact is, what I pick up from this is she thinks this is going to be like, you know, a big reveal, and she's got the top secret information. It's creepy, and no one gives a fuck about my past as much as you do. Like, it's really that simple.
Hold on.
Stop it.
Go
Stop
ahead.
it. Wait a minute. This is a Morbid's fucking channel?
They're reviewing Morbid.
So why the fuck is Queen Bee being mentioned? Why?
Okay, let's examine this for a second. This is when I decided to put aside candles for a minute and go live. Nick is sitting there screaming, what does Morbid have to do with this? Well, let's see. What do I have to do with Nick's channel? Absolutely nothing. What do I have to do with you constantly saying my name on QB's panel or anywhere else? Absolutely nothing. But yet you do it over and over and over. I was the first one you thought about here. Why am I the first one you think about? What do I have to do with Nick's channel? Absolutely nothing. Nothing. I don't have anything to do with the channel, but you bring me up everywhere. What do I have to do with QB's panel? Absolutely nothing. But you bring me up everywhere. Nick, I keep saying Nick. Nick, I apologize. Beats him. Stop being a hypocrite. You need to listen to yourself, and then you need to listen to what comes out of your mouth. Because it's like night and day.
You're not saying shit to Morbid. What the fuck is this fixation? This has nothing to do with Queen Bee. This is Morbid. Shit on Morbid.
It's obsession. You know what I mean? He is obsessed with the Hive and Queen Bee. And he tries to paint this narrative. And it's so dumb, dude. Like, you hear yourself speak. You're about to contradict yourself.
Yeah, like, bro, are you scared?
4 times in 2 minutes.
I mean, like, why are you so fixated on Queen? If you have a problem.
Beats him, I pose the same question to you. Why are you so fixated on me? Why? Why do you bring me up all the time? Why are you so obsessed with me? Hey, Whistler Down, why is it me? Beats him, please answer that.
With Morbid, go on Morbid's panel. He opens up an open panel. You can jump up and you can tell him how you feel.
Thank you, Southern Gal. Beats him, you are more than welcome to come on my panel and tell me how you feel. And tell me why you can't keep my name out of your mouth. I will drop the link. All you have to do is tell me you're in chat. I will drop the link. Besties for the resties. You've been a member 3 months. And that's it. So, Beats him. I want you to come on panel and I want you to tell me what your issue is with me. Okay?
Just like Queen, she has an open panel. You can come up and you can tell us how you feel. But this is bullshit, man. Stop blaming us for every fuck up you do on this online platform and how everyone has an opinion on you. Just because everyone
B. Tim, I pose that back to you as well. Why do you blame me? Why do you and your partner blame me for everything? Everything. Just why?
Thinks you're an asshole doesn't mean it's because Queen Bee manipulated him to think you're an asshole. It's because you're an asshole.
The stuff that comes out of your mouth makes you an asshole. I mean, it's on you, honey. All right, bud, it's on you. So grab your. I'll stop from that. Let's continue.
And that's just the breaks. I mean, that's what it is. So much in the same way we criticize Betty and say, is there no one around her that cares about her? I feel the same way about Queen Bee, because she just does whatever she wants, whenever she wants, and everyone's just like,
really, brother, you need to be evaluated.
oh gosh, that's just what she does.
And it wasn't just one person's chat either. It was several creators, well, at least two. Let me not misspeak. I saw the same comment in at least two creators' chats.
Oh yes, and Queen Bee also supports racism.
What?
Period. To have heels in the air on her panel.
And you out of your mind?
Your defamation is starting to. It's starting to. This kid is starting to really get into that zone. Like you might want to like kick back, homie. Like what's coming out of your mouth is at this point, in my opinion, that's slander.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, people can go wherever they want to go, and just because Queen is not like shitting on heels, lets her up, talks to her, and treats her like a human being doesn't make her a racist because she's horse. No, that's stupid. That's absolutely stupid.
Like to even think of it that way. I mean, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you're a brain rotted motherfucker. Like, like it's the type of people that say, well, you're guilty by association because you hang out with that person. That's just.
Well, if that's the case, then you would be a liar, you would be a real lifer, you would be a fraud. Is that all the things you are, B. Tim? Because you are what you hang out with.
Stupidest argument I've ever heard in my life.
It's a gentleman and a scholar right here, guys. Remember, he paints, bro.
After she denounced her for being racist, now Queen Bee's having some amnesia. Maybe it's like all the edibles or too much weed, but she can't remember that just 4.5.
Now, I also want to point out something that really does need to be pointed out. Sinner and Headstones and me and Nunya and Dietz and Jonesin and anybody else, Spitfire, Dog Mom, Southern Girl, we're all allowed to have an opinion about QB. I know that QB supporters seem to think that they don't, but everybody has a right to an opinion. You don't have to agree with it. You don't have to welcome it, but everybody's got a right to an opinion. So I don't understand why they're going after Sinner and Headstones just because they have an opinion about QB.
Half months ago, Queen Bee was in an exodus from the community for being a hateful person. Again, just facts.
And Glow with Glow actually said the same thing you did as you were saying it. So
Yeah, she was. Heels was an exodus. Like, and I, she was an exodus, and I didn't agree with a lot of what people were doing. I saw people doxing her home address, stating her name. I saw someone call her a cunt on a live stream. I don't agree with that shit.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Someone called her a bad name on the internet. Oh my. Poor B. Tim. He's got a white knight for his woman.
I was in the opinion of, if you like her, watch her. I have no issues with subs. I'm not going to call subs racist because they watch heels. That's fucking an outrageous statement. And honestly, she explained herself. If you really wanted to hear what heels said, you could have just sat there and listened to her. Instead, you cursed at her and treated her like a piece of shit. You know what I mean? You didn't treat her with any respect as a human being. You just treated her like shit. And she.
Okay. Is there a reason why someone needs to treat someone with respect if they don't like them? If I think someone's a racist, why would I listen to them? If I think someone's a racist, why would I give them respect? That's like me going to the KKK meeting and giving them respect in order to get an answer. What? Okay. Yeah, he didn't like it either, right, Chronicles? Do you have a video of it? Did you make a video of it, of how he really feels?
She explained herself in 2 lives. And if you actually came to someone like a human being and had an actual conversation about their points of views, you know, maybe something would have been accomplished, but you don't. You treat people like piece of shit. And honestly, I mean, people can go wherever she wants. She could stay on this platform as much as she wants. You can decide to unsub, not watch, and move the fuck on. That's what my opinion is. She has.
And that's what his opinion is. You can unsub and you can move on. Wussy boy, Mr. Nobody. I'm gonna go with Wussy boy.
Hasn't done anything right now that is breaking TOS, so you can make that decision. But stop saying because people watch heels or people.
Well, Heels isn't breaking TOS, but I know someone else that is. Just saying.
Will associate with heels, they're racist. No, that's an outrageous opinion. That is
Ridiculous
a brain,
statement.
yeah, that's a brain rot opinion. Okay.
Ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. And
Why is it a ridiculous opinion? Please tell me. Just tell me why it's a ridiculous opinion that she is a racist. I don't think it's ridiculous at all. Now, that's somewhere where I'd say it is what it is. But it doesn't affect me per se. But I've said the same thing I've said before. I kind of believe that maybe she is, or she was, or whatever. And I know many, many African-American subs and Patreons that I have absolutely think she is. So being that I'm just a white Jewish girl from Queens, I'm going to go with they're probably right. No offense, Heels, but it is what it is.
And I could say a couple other people that you're friendly with on YouTube that you know, we're backing her as well. So like you contradict yourself nonstop.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Yeah, we already checked time.
No secret that like the day after I asked.
I didn't watch it, but someone told me that Nick's girlfriend speaks to him the exact same way that QB does. So I laughed. You gave her a chance to explain herself, others didn't. That's true.
Heels to her face on a panel, "Are you racist?" And she said, "No, I'm not." And I said, "You're a fucking liar." The very next morning, my arrest record was posted on some.
Wait, now you're blaming her? No, you have no proof.
I guarantee he didn't read the law. This. Where did you come from, Senator? Like the chat said, like where did you even get in your community? Where the fuck did you come from?
He talks about being intellectual. You know, he asks her a question: "Are you racist?" She says no, and he says he curses at her. What? No, bro, that's not how you enter into a conversation. You say, "Well, why don't you like if you're not a racist?"
Guys, just so you know that B. Tim is giving speech classes on how to speak in a conversation. I think he already taught QB how to speak in a conversation. So just so you know, she is, you know, she is the prime example of how well he teaches speaking. So before you teach Sinner, just give us some credentials. Because the only one I see is QB, and yeah, I'll stay away from your advice, B-Tim.
Why did you post X, Y, and Z? What was your mind? What was your thought process in that? Why, you know what I mean? Like you have a conversation with people, but all you want to do is you just want to fucking just attack people like a fucking, you know, like you got rabies or something, and you don't want to have an actual conversation with people and say, hey, you know, why did you think like this 10 years ago? By the way, it was like 10 years ago. Why did you do this? You know, why did you do that? Instead, you just want to attack people, and it's like you don't want to understand people. You don't have a conversation with people. You just want to be a piece of shit to them. That's why no one likes you.
To me, my opinion, it's a classic narcissist. This is what it is.
Like I've never even talked to Laura like that. I was on a panel with her on.
I wish I had a bell every time he says my name. Although he did go a little while without saying it.
I did say I'll wait Bish, and I apologize the next day. That's the worst thing I've ever said on YouTube.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't curse at her. I didn't start saying like I had a conversation with her. So
maybe I missed it. When did me and B. Tim have a conversation on my panel? I know me and Nick did, but I don't remember ever having a conversation with me and B Tim on my panel.
It is what it is.
And that's because she was going after Jonesy and Jonesy's father, you know, calling him, it was horrible what she said. But I still should not have said the B-I-S-H. So I didn't say the bitch, I said bish. You know, I was doing her little, I'll wait bish. But I shouldn't have done that. I apologize the next day. Have you ever apologized for anything? Have you ever said in here? Nope. You stand by it. And that's what makes you disgusting to me.
So standing by something makes you disgusting. I am trying to remember when QB has ever apologized for any of the wrong stuff she's done. I'll wait. Granted, I'll be waiting here all night, but if he thinks, not apologizing is disgusting, why is he kissing QB's butt?
Back, hold on a second. There we go. Milwaukee Larry says, Senator, you have never lied about what you say about Queen Bee. But been in federal penitentiary inmate. That's a lie. We went over this earlier. Let's just one more time. That's all you try to do is humiliate other people on this platform. That's all you do is run that fucking, you bump your gums. It's nonsense. Stop. You call Tim nonstop for fights and this, that, and the other. Tim's not going to beat you. He wants to stay anonymous. I haven't seen you turn your cam on, bud. So stop calling people out for that shit. You're calling people that. You know what I mean? He's calling people out for fights, this, that, and the other thing, and he doesn't even show his cam. And listen, people have the right to be anonymous. And I know why, obviously now, because all this crap that goes on. For someone like this to call out people the way he does, bro, you got tiny marbles between your legs.
Yeah.
Now, I was cooking dinner the first time I heard this, but now the second time I heard it, I was reading comments, so I'm a little off. Is Nick stating that you have no right to call anyone out unless you show your face? Is that what I'm hearing? Am I missing something here? Lindsay. Now I'm upset. Now I'm going to cry. But, I mean, am I mishearing something, or is that what they're saying? Isn't that what Nick is saying? Let me back up. Listen carefully.
That's all you try to do is humiliate other people on this platform. That's all you do is run that fucking, you bump your gums. It's nonsense. Stop. You call Tim nonstop for fights and this, that, and the other. Tim's not going to beat you. He wants to stay anonymous. I haven't seen you turn your cam on, bud. So stop calling people out for that shit.
Yes, he is. He's saying, turn your camera on if you're going to call people out. Yes, he is. That is what he said. Man, he's got closed caption turned off. You can't even do that. How do you turn off closed caption, Nick? What if people are deaf?
You're calling people that. You know what I mean? He's calling people out for fights, this, that, and the other thing, and he doesn't even show his cam. And listen, people have the right to be anonymous. And I know why, obviously now, because all this crap that goes on. For someone like this to call out people the way he does, bro, you got tiny marbles between your legs.
Yep, you've got, Nick's own words, you got plenty of marbles calling somebody out on YouTube while not showing your face. Are we in the Twilight Zone? Like, are we literally in the Twilight Zone? Because Nick says he's got some balls to do that. Really? Really? Well, I can think of a few other people that run their mouth that don't show their face.
Yeah.
Aw.
No
We
audio
are,
on the
we, are,
clip.
we are big dumb dummies, Tim, in the hive.
Okay, cool.
We're big dumb dummies.
Are you playing? I mean, let's see. There's no audio. Let me see.
There's no audio? Hold on. 1 second.
Yeah, they can hear us, but you have to play the clip. They're not hearing. You're not.
Good to go?
Yeah, can go play it.
1 second.
Do. All right.
New
Yeah.
community page.
How
You
convenient.
people are, they're not slick. They're not slick. Thankfully, I'm much younger than Heels, so
You hear that?
He's not slick and he's much younger
Yeah, I
than
don't know
Hills.
if anyone else
Yeah.
has
Yeah, I
any-
hear it.
What are you trying to say there, you scumbag?
Yeah, well, who cares? It's
any
so ridiculous.
questions or
yeah, we're getting
I mean
clipped.
that's all that I really wanted to.
We've been clipped already. I hope it's the good part.
Oh, maybe it's the part where I'm actually laughing since I don't laugh anymore.
So yes, this is the part of the show that I'm going to entertain questions from you guys.
Oh, wait,
I mean,
now I
if
get
it's
it.
not a reasonable question, I'm not going to.
Go ahead, Tim.
Oh, she says I can't laugh anymore. She probably got yelled at by Sinner for laughing with my joke about with being a low cow and going into.
That's it, B Tim. She got yelled at by Sinner for, and that's why. Do you hear the excitement in his voice, thinking that Headstones got yelled at by Sinner?
The pastor.
Oh,
So she got shit from Sinner for that. Okay, we got that now. We got that. You keep on going.
Answer it. I'm not going to give you my life story.
Not for nothing, dude, but I don't think Sinner yelled at him over you. Just saying. Just saying.
But I'm willing to share.
Oh, this is going on right now, Liza.
that's them being quiet, by the way.
Oh, so the
Um,
Bee Gees. So Cheese had said, Sav told me that the Bee Gees were not Australian. Then I cried in the corner for an hour. And Glow with Glow said they moved from England to Australia. Did not know that.
Okay.
I didn't either. But yeah, I mean, she's one of those ones that, you know,
Now we're going back a little bit, okay?
Now you guys got me curious. I want to see this video.
much like she says about me, you know, almost like it takes one to know one sort of thing. She says, "Oh, that's Senna. He's manipulative." I listen to how she talks. Maybe the creepiest manipulative type person there is.
Jesus
I
Christ.
mean,
Oh, I'm sorry. The chat, I don't know what's up with my voice. The chat that I'm looking at, this was Sinner. This was Headstone's chat. I thought it was their chat. My bad.
feel like people
Obsession's
vibe.
real. No, reception, like obsession is real here, bro. Like she's talking about birds and you're talking about Queen Bee again. Holy fuck, or whatever.
It's like the conversation that goes on in this panel. They don't even. It's she's having a conversation. He's having a conversation with themselves.
This is Nick's live.
And I think it's that Emmy doesn't want to entertain his conversation when it really breaks down to it.
I wonder if they have a seat when they're all like just talking to you all in Discord. He just talks about Queen Bee, like fucking Queen Bee, and he like, you know, Emmy's like, okay, what do you think of what we're gonna have for dinner tonight or something or whatever, some random conversation. He's just talking about Queen Bee.
We're having Queen Bee for dinner.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. No, you listen to BHP the most. If not for your mouth, Sinner, HH would not have had BHP after her. Shut it, Sinner.
How does this man not realize what he's saying? How does this man not realize what an idiot he sounds like? It's weird. Trying to argue in one of the right, BlackRock. He thinks he's smart and he just comes across like an idiot.
Yeah, pretty much. If she would have kept it to the straight and narrow, she would have been very good in her position. But instead, she's got this fucking guy who doesn't give a shit about her, by the way. Talks about he's going to pay for the lawsuit. He doesn't. Well, hopefully you have $40,000 in your pocket to do that, sir. I mean, I hope that doesn't happen.
B-Tim is a news flash. Her fight is not $40,000 either. And she didn't have $40,000 in her pocket. Maybe Sinner will get subs. Maybe that. Maybe Sinner will get a community to pay for it, just like she did.
I actually hope that Betty fucking learns her lesson and doesn't bother anyone else. And you and Emmy can continue with your channel and not be fucking harassed by Betty. That's what I hope. But that's just my thing.
Let's see. Going back to the 23-minute mark.
She knows all about me. It's nobody else's business. It really isn't. And it just reeks of desperation to start posting people's private information on your community page. Know why you're hangers. I don't know who you are.
would have been very good in her position. But instead, she's
Oh, my guess, Southern Gal, probably has to do with him, I guess his record or something. That's my guess.
she's got this fucking guy who doesn't give a shit about her, by the way. Talks about he's going to pay for the lawsuit. He doesn't. Well, hopefully you have $40,000 in your pocket to do that, sir. I mean, I hope that doesn't happen. I actually hope that Betty fucking learns her lesson and doesn't bother anyone else. And you and Emmy can continue to your channel and not be fucking harassed by Betty.
Well, just so you know, we know that QB hasn't learned her lesson.
That's what I hope. But that's just my thing.
Let's see. Going back here to 23-minute mark.
She knows all about me. It's nobody else's business. It really isn't. And it just reeks of desperation to start posting people's private information on your community page. Know why you're hangers. I don't know who you are, but I know you're working for Queen Bee.
I know you're working for Queen Bee. More shit that he's putting out that he has no clue whether it's factual or not. It's ridiculous. It's in there.
Okay, now the only reason why he says it's ridiculous, I'll tell you why. Because when you work for someone, technically you get paid by them. Now, we all know QB is not parting with $1, so she's not paying them. So it is ridiculous to say that someone is working for someone when they're not getting paid. So I agree with Nick. It is ridiculous because she would never pay $1.
Dinglepuss. Go ahead, Tim. I can't.
You can go, man. You can. But the thing is, like, the situation is, it's like, has he not paid attention to the internet? Like, there's literally like 5, 6, 7 channels doing hate Queen Bee content, clips about hating Queen Bee. Do you really think like there's people working for Queen Bee at this point? Like, are you out of your fucking mind? Like, really?
What does he think this is? Like a cartel? Like, what is wrong with him? Like, dude, this is YouTube, bro. Get a fucking grip.
No, the truth of the matter is people don't like you. They think you're an asshole, and you constantly become an asshole.
And beats him, you're just so well liked.
Asshole to these people. You constantly curse at them. You constantly dehumanize them, and then they decide to come back at you. You know what I mean? There's people that don't like Queen Bee and don't like you. Simple as that.
100%. You do.
Wait for it. Countdown begins. Just wait for it.
Dude, you degrade women constantly, and men as well. You know what I mean? Your opinions that you speak, you act like they're facts, and they're not. They're your opinions, but you act like they're facts. It's ridiculous, dude. But keep on doing what you're doing.
You could both fuck off.
And Sinner and I knew this was coming. Once, you know.
Yeah, well, I could say
once they came after me.
No, whenever Queen.
Why don't you let Emmy speak? Okay, you weirdo.
Whenever Queen Bee's bestie, you know, the woman that she sends places to do shit for her, that she has.
Bullshit. What? More lies.
Okay, wait a minute. Hold up. He's now saying Eileen is Queen's best friend. No, no, they're not best friends. Especially the fact that the lady jumped on a fucking panel with Laura and showed her all her fucking contact, like all her messages, and literally like sent all the information. They're not best friends. Stop trying to say that Queen Bee is friends with Eileen. Why are you blaming everything? You're blaming a guest on Morbid on Queen Bee.
No, I didn't, Jenny. I was doing an 11-hour stream yesterday. What did I win? I can only imagine. What did I win? Tell me what I won and I'll have an acceptance speech.
You're blaming a clip channel on Queen Bee. You're blaming everything on Queen Bee, and this is why you're a lol cow. You're
Okay, so according to Beats Him, it's a LOL cow. Sinner is an LOL cow for blaming things on QB. And that would make QB an LOL cow because she blames everything on me. So according to Beats Him's own words, I'm sorry, QB is an LOL cow. Worst panel guest and panel killer. Sweet. Too bad I don't jump on too many panels.
You're just like Betty, who blames burnt toast for everything. All that is missing is that you just file a frivolous lawsuit or something like that. That is it. You're constantly blaming Queen Bee for everything, and you're sounding like Betty when she says that burnt toast is behind everything.
Exactly.
It's crazy. As a matter of fact, also when she says Queen Bee is behind everything, you're sounding just like Betty. And the fact that you lack any self-awareness to realize that you are transforming into the one person you came to.
Ding, 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 ding. The only person that's lacking self-awareness would be you. Would be you. They did shady bullshit over on. Oh, they always do, Dizzy. Kissing up to Nate. They were kissing QB's ass. Yeah, that's why I didn't watch it.
This community to shit on and to spread awareness about how terrible this person is shocking to me. You're slowly becoming Betty.
Yep.
Slowly but surely. I would check your.
Hey, JJJ, as a matter of fact, I have a question though. If I'm such a panel killer, then how come every time I jump on panel, their numbers rise? Just curious. I mean, even if it's hate watchers, doesn't matter. The numbers still rise. So I wouldn't call me a panel killer. That's kind of dumb, really.
Your hairline, you might be getting blonde, burnt hair.
Isn't it ironic? Don't you think? Let's continue.
Has in her cell phone. Whenever she tried to friend my personal Instagram, that's my government name, I knew at that moment that Queen had already been sending people at me. So this was months ago.
Oh my
I already
God.
knew.
The trackers.
Be more clear about it.
Yeah, but JJ, I'm just saying that doesn't make sense. If someone's numbers go up when someone jumps on panel, that wouldn't make them a panel killer. And I really don't even jump on panel much, so that's kind of dumb.
Everything.
He's got
I already know
trackers,
who I am.
guys.
They're not showing me any secrets.
Did he just say that?
No, but I'm saying like they're following my Instagram. They're tracking me down.
God.
It's like, bro, you are full Betty. You have gone full Betty right now.
And who's the real lifers? They were calling us real lifers. And look what he's saying right now. It's absolutely preposterous. It's ridiculous. Like, I mean, Emmy, how are you not cringing in your?
Whoa. Beats him on best co-host? Oh my God. Okay. That's all I needed to know.
Seat right now, just curled up. Like, how do you let him speak this way on your panel? It's come on now, bro.
Like I said, people that liked me yesterday are still going to like me today. People that loved me yesterday might even love me more today.
Okay.
You're not pumping any fear, and all you're doing, Queen Bee, no wire hangers.
Oh fuck.
Now he's saying that Queen Bee is no wire hangers again. Like more ridiculous rumor bullshit. Like not even rumors. Like that's coming out of your mouth, Sarah.
Laugh at life.
Oh Jesus.
Literally Davis fam.
Oh,
you're a bunch of fucking vampires.
Vampires now. Holy
you're pumping no fear, and you're making your.
QB got best content. Okay. I guess real lifers are what people want. I guess that's what it is. Real lifers. Okay.
Selves look like a bunch of miserable, desperate.
Which actually, AMAC, that goes back to everything that I've been saying all along. And that is, for some reason, these subs want liars, they want frauds, they want con artists, they want hypocrites, and they want real lifers. Well, they can stay over there. If that's what they want, they could stay over there.
People.
Who's making you look miserable. You sound miserable, man.
Yeah,
like,
man.
It's obvious. It really is obvious.
It is obvious. Like this man thinks he's being tracked down. You know, he's fucking blames Queen Bee for everything. It's irrational at this point.
Yes.
It's getting to the point of irrationality. And it's like all you need to do, and I'm going to give you advice, man. I'm going to give you advice. This is me, is just stop cursing at Queen Bee and other people when they have nothing to do with it, and focus on the content you're doing, and stop with this bullshit that's standing on your high horse. Everyone has a past. You have a past. Move on. It is what it is.
Wow, it's funny. Why couldn't they say that to Betty? Why did they have to attack Betty every single day? Why couldn't they just leave Betty alone? Betty has a past. Lacey Ann, that's why I'm playing it.
And just basically just review people and have fun and just chill. And I think your first part where you says, you know, people are going to like me today, they're going to like me tomorrow. That's fine. I mean, listen, that's good. But you need to fucking start focusing on stop with this craziness. That's what I'm saying.
It's how you behave on YouTube, calling women slags and this and that. I mean, I've heard you say that you would actually assault a woman. You know what I mean? Like you would.
Jenny, I'm not surprised, but tell me, what is it you love about her? Her hypocrisy, her lying, her hypocritical nature, her phoniness, her fat ass. What is it you actually love? Because I think the only thing you love are her subs.
Like dude, do you hear yourself? Do you hear yourself?
Well, I mean, that's a funny thing, literally, Davis fam. If he actually started a YouTube painting channel where he just drew like shorts, drawings, maybe that would be popular. But like, he's just a negative person. He's a completely negative individual, and he attracts negativity.
Agreed. And I would be impressed. You know what, Senator? Why don't you paint us a nice bumblebee, okay?
Yeah. Well, oh Jesus Christ, you're giving him ideas now. Holy fuck.
And that's just a fact.
Oh, facts, guys.
Jenny says they're becoming the villains they claim to fight against. Classic case of, quote, die a hero or see yourself become the villain.
Dumb comment.
Well, wait. That's actually a comment that is good for Sinner right now. He's look,
Yep.
They're becoming the villains they claim to fight against. Classic case of die a hero or you're a villain, or yourself become a villain, or live long enough to
Or yourself becomes a villain.
I can't see it because it's the stupid little watermark on there. But it's basically like, yes, you came here originally, Emmy, to basically fight the misinformation of Betty. You came here very much like, oh, I'm just going to criticize her on this, this, and this. And then you invite this joke on who decides to offer no real criticism, but just fucking curses and just goes after people. I mean, I curse. I should take that back. But it's like, he insults people. He goes after subs. He gets really irate and mad. There's no actual criticism involved. It's just negativity on top of negativity. And
Negativity on top of negativity really beats him. Have you looked at your own friend's channel? Talk about negativity? Really? Really? Hey, Dill. Happy New Year. Your yearly visit? No, I figured it was Jenny.
he's caused this situation where everyone just doesn't like him. You know what I mean? And he stands on nothing. If he has a problem with people who are just like terrible in this community, well, you know, why hang out with Laura? If you can't stand people like Queen.
Why is he bringing me up again? Why? Why am I on your mind so much, B. Tim? This is the 5th time you mentioned me, and this whole live has nothing to do with me. Whether you call me by name or you call me the nameless one, everyone knows you're talking about me. Why? Why do you keep bringing me up?
Like, if you claim, you go, man. You go.
He's got no backbone. There was one night, I didn't even know this. I won't say what told me, but he was over on Lower's talking shit about me, right? And I jump in Emmy's. I didn't even know. Jump in Emmy's live the next day, and he's saying stuff with the Hive, and I said something like, why are you talking about the Hive? I can't remember exactly what I said. He's like, oh, boss, I heard you're a pretty cool guy, and yada 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 yada. I come find out the night before he's running his fucking mouth about me. The guy stands on nothing. He stands on absolutely nothing.
Yeah, and I think there's not. Yeah, I mean, it's true, but I think like cursing is not really an issue. But like, you insult people, you're going after subs for no reason. You're not really offering criticism. You're not really having fun. You're not sticking to the facts, and you're obsessed with a YouTube creator, Queen Bee, because
you're obsessed with a YouTube creator. I'm actually doing good, right? It's an hour and a half already. I'm obsessed with the YouTube creator. Really? B. Tim, look in a mirror, honey.
you got into a fight with her, and after like 4 or 5 months, you're still pissed off about it. That's obsession, bro. Move on.
To this day, and he barely gets talked about. I was gonna do this live for a couple of weeks.
That's obsession, bro. Move on. B. Tim, please listen to yourself. Lindsay, I think he does.
I finally, after at least last night's live and then tonight's live, I was like, all right.
So Halloween Baby says Emmy cusses a lot. Have you not heard B. Tim through this whole live? He's not as bad as his buddy QB, but all he's done is curse.
All right. It's just gotta be addressed.
Well, I mean, like, he's killing her channel because like like Emmy could be focusing on other content. I mean, she said she wanted to do true crime too. There's a bunch of cases that you can talk about, and what's happening is you're just building an audience that just says, I hate the Hive, I hate.
Please help me, YouTube. Aren't you the one that made the video of Aileen going to Dolly's house and then released it. Wasn't that you? I wouldn't ever want to be associated with the Hive. Ever. You're a snake. Snakety snake.
Queen Bee. And guess what? You're just going to constantly just going to build that audience. And then eventually when you try to do anything else, it's going to disappear. Simple as that.
That's it. You know what I mean? Because people are going to start getting tired. I mean, there's a lot that are tired of what he says. And you only can get behind so much stuff, especially when he starts contradicting himself within a 3-4 minute period several times. I watched it happen tonight. Hey, Eels, how are you, Eels?
How you doing, Eels?
It's absolutely ridiculous. Let's hear some more of it.
No, I mean, it's part of this is the fact that they, tried to claim that I wasn't in the Marines when I fucking in fact was. So they probably they're so nuts that they're digging all my information out. They're like, oh shit, he was in the Marines, so we can't do that anymore.
Nope, not a person I know of ever dug into you or any. Nope. Sorry, but more lies.
Then they attack my art, and then they realize, oh.
Welcome, Tasha. Why does it matter if the FYI, the awards were as dumb as they are every year, and no one even has to tell you who the winners were because guaranteed you can guess. Yeah, calling me a panel guest is dumb. I'm barely even on panels.
Shit, we're helping him sell paintings because a lot of people like his shit. A lot of people.
I mean, what my memory tells me is that when Laura picked out a picture and she stayed, or the name.
There we go again. There's Laura again. Why do you keep bringing me up? Why? I'm going to get a ding every time he says Laura.
Nameless one. The nameless one picked out a picture. You said, no, that's not mine. That's someone else's picture. So the only one the nameless one liked was the one that you didn't draw. So I don't know if that's a great recommendation of how great it is.
Okay. Can someone tell me what the hell he's talking about? I never had a picture of beats him other than a joke. I don't understand this, what he's even talking about.
It's definitely not. Oh, Texan says, I see 2024 strong to be a dandy. Oh, that's nice, Texan.
People have always liked my shit. It has nothing to do with YouTube. So they realize, oh, we can't do that. We're helping him. So, oh, he must have been arrested. Well, no shit. Of course I've been arrested. In fact, I'm an open book. If any of you dummies would have just simply asked me, hey, have you been in trouble before? I would have told you, but you didn't. Not one of you. You went and wasted your time and energy looking for it for yourself and put it on your community page like a real scumbag. I'm not impressed. A lot of people can clearly see what you're doing.
What is that?
Shame on you.
Shame on you.
Shame on you. Shame on you.
Is he serious?
And Katie says, I'm glad you do the game nights and the true crime stuff because that's the type of stuff I came to YouTube for, and it feels good to watch and participate in those things again. Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
Bingo. Motherfucking bingo.
And if you haven't noticed, I haven't really been.
That's where one.
See that? She's like, oh, I haven't really been doing that. Well, why do you think you haven't been doing that? Because you're stuck on this negative bullshit constantly, and you haven't been doing real content.
Running his mouth.
And QB has so much real content. Tons of real content. Hey, Salty. Has tons of real content. She doesn't talk shit on anybody.
Non-stop not letting you. I'm not saying not letting you, but taking over your show where you can't do what you want to do. So
yeah,
there's some news back. Oh,
who's in the back?
Packless. What up, Lumpy?
Is that the real Packless, or I'm about to see a penis? Okay, good. I was about to close my eyes not to see like a penis because he didn't put an overlay before inviting someone on. Jesus Christ.
He messaged me. He said, Doug Life, I'm coming in.
Jesus Christ.
Packless, what do you think about this girl right now?
Man, he's an idiot. He's so full of shit, this guy. And it's because, I mean, obviously he has the whatever for the headstone chick, and she has a problem with Queen because Queen, I guess, had a problem with her or whatever.
Well, the problem was
just didn't like promote her or whatever.
Yeah.
Basically, I think that's what the issue was. So he took it upon himself just to like, okay, yeah, we're just gonna go at Queen because she don't like her, and and half these people on here, they go after the biggest person that they can go after to just drum up. Like, this is giving him some cred just by talking about him in this live right now. It's just like that's all they want is just their name out there. They don't. The dude's an idiot, man. He gives two shits. It's just getting his name out there and causing, stirring up shit because that's what everyone wants in true crime lately. It's drama bullshit.
Yeah, that's true. That is actually true. Like, you try to just avoid, like, you try to ignore people and you try to just talk about cases and situations, and these people still talk about you. And shit you not.
Oh, you mean just like I didn't say your name for a long time, B. Tim? and you couldn't shut up about me? Yep, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, no, it's constant. It's just because they see, like, you click on anyone, they have like 100 people in their live, but someone says something bad about them or someone reviews, you have a
Bam.
couple hundred people.
But you
in
know
there.
what? That's so short. That's so short-sighted. For instance, like you're never going to grow. To be honest with you, you're never going to grow with like comeback channels or just pure drama to like 25,000 views.
B. Tim, please listen to me, because you say this and it drives me insane. You constantly say, to be honest with you. I'm being honest with you. Let me be honest here. Are you that big of a liar that you always have to preface everything with, I'm going to be honest now? You do it all the time. I pointed out in another live, please, if you take nothing else from me, watch how you say that, because you say it all the time.
I'm telling you, that's never going to fucking happen. Okay, if you really wanted to grow and you're like, listen, I want to move on, you got to go full on into the true crime. You got to fucking dig in, and you got to hope to get lucky that you get noticed enough by.
Says the man who has 10 people on his channel.
Enough people.
Yeah.
You look like at Pascal, Ickenmel, Duty Ron, Gray Hughes, a bunch of other channels, even like I would say JLR. I mean, strangely enough, I'm mentioning him. Focus on the true crime. That's where the audience is. You're not going to build the audience. All you're going to get is the same number of people that hate Queen Bee. They're going to go into your chat, and then that's
because it works so well for, let's say, Burden of Proof, who all she does is true crime. It's not that, B. Tim. I know you think you have this all down pat, but you don't. You really, truly don't. But I know people should look at you as an idol because you know what you're doing. And you sit on a channel every single day with someone that just focuses on true crime, right? Hey, Amanda, Happy New Year.
pretty much it. And you're fucking stunting Headstones and Headlines growth. You fucked her over completely because she could have grew. She could have been one of the big channels. And the reason why there's an issue with Queen Bee and Headstones is because basically she was advertising. She was saying, I'm going live, I'm going live, I'm going live in the chat. And we never allow anyone, like Queen does not allow anyone to say, to do that in the chat. It's very disrespectful to people in this community.
QB doesn't even look at her own chat, B. Tim. What are you talking about? You sound so dumb.
It's like me going to Burnt Toast and saying Queen Bee's going live in 20 minutes while she's live. That's completely garbage move to do to someone. You never do that.
That is called insecurity. And I'm going to tell you why. I do not care if someone comes in here and says so-and-so is going live in 10 minutes. You want to know why I don't care? Because people that are going to watch me are going to watch me regardless. People that want to go watch them, don't let the door hitch in the butt on the way out. I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous how insecure these creators get. Don't say someone's going live. Don't mention another channel. The only channels I won't mention are my, haters. I'm not going to be like, yeah, my hater's going live in 10 minutes. But if someone comes in and say Gray Hughes is covering something in 10 minutes, all right, if it's good, maybe I'll get off. That's called being secure. I know there's going to be a lot of people that are going to leave. Let them leave. Like I said, don't let the door hitch in the butt on the way out. Crystal, I agree. It's tacky. But I'm saying that I'm not so insecure that I'm going to have everybody freak out if someone does it. That's what I'm saying. Like, the only way it's wrong, if I'm covering, let's say, Snapple Tea, and someone comes in and says, Denise P.I. is covering Snapple Tea in 10 minutes, that's a problem. But if I'm covering Choco Tacos and Liza's covering the Idaho 4, well, go ahead and say that you're covering Idaho 4. You know what I mean? Boston Nick, here's the thing. Why doesn't Sinner will go to you when B. Tim comes to me? I want to know why B. Tim can't keep my name out of his mouth. That's what I want to know. I got no issues with you, Nick, but I do want to know why he can't keep my name out of his mouth and what a hypocrite he is.
Respect. You know what I mean? You don't go into someone else's live and get in the chat.
Like
Hey, I'm going
Laura,
30 minutes.
like Laura disrespected
Man. There's my ding. There's my ding every time he says my name. I had it right away, but I couldn't use it because I had mute on.
Headstones and headlines when she jumped on her live and says, I'm going live in 20 minutes. She didn't, you know what I mean? And Sinner didn't realize that Laura disrespected Headstones by doing that. You're not supposed to do that to a person that's live. And then Headstones don't have to cut her live in half because her co-host was like fucking jumping on fucking Laura's panel just to shit talk Queen.
Isn't that funny?
So stupid. And no one wants to like listen.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of these channels, though, like, I mean, you're correct. I feel like a lot of these channels, though, they get in this little rut where they're just not, they stick with the true crime. It's not getting anywhere. You know, they're not getting any more people coming in or whatever, for whatever reason. You know, they tend not to do that, but when they mix in this little drama, it gets a little bit more people. So I feel like that's an incentive right there, you know?
Yeah, but the
it's not
thing
really
is,
going anywhere. Like you said, they're not gaining anything from it. They may gain a little bit here or there, but they're just like kind of going to the bottom of YouTube bullshit, you know?
yeah, I mean, the truth of the matter is some cases and some stories will hit, some cases, some stories will not hit. Look at down the rabbit hole. Sometimes I see her with like 200-300 people. Sometimes I see her with 1,500 people. And some stories connect to people and some stories don't. But you're never going to grow to 1,500 people to 2,000 people by talking about Queen Bee, unless she becomes like 50,000.
Well. Guess what? You're never going to get to 5 people watching you if you don't stop kissing the butt of someone else. I know the problem is fly on the wall. I have to like unmute. I can never get it exact on StreamYards. So it's going to be a delay. But I got it ready.
To 100,000. You're always going to be below her if that's your content. Simple as that.
Yeah, it's better than the way they were going, you know, the direction it was heading anyways, you know?
Yeah, well.
So that's kind of what they're doing it for. I mean, that's how I see it in what I said before. He has whatever he has for Headstone, so he's going to go at her biggest nemesis or whoever she doesn't like, you know? And that's just, he's just that kind of person, man. He's all gung-ho to go after everyone's enemy if he's like, they're his friend or whatever.
Yeah.
He tries to hate bond nonstop is what he's doing. I mean, that's just what he's doing.
Well, and also it's like you building your audience only on I Hate the Hive. You don't build it on other things. You don't build it on other content. Your channel is going to just be just a channel that just hates Queen Bee. That's pretty much what you condemned yourself to.
And you got Sinner, who's literally running his mouth, ridiculous stuff, spreading misinformation about Queen and other friggin' people. I mean, that doesn't really look good.
By the way, Chronicles asked, do you want to pin the link for other people to join or not? If you want to
do that right now. Hold on 1 second.
Yeah, just be careful. Do you have an overlay, by the way?
Yeah, I got one.
Okay, thank God.
1 second. Here, I'm just gonna keep posting the link in the chat. Oh my gosh. I'll figure it out in time.
No problem. Yeah, it's silly, man. It's absolutely silly. It's sad because she said that she had some sort of educational background to do this stuff and to talk about it. And it's really sad to see someone that could have been a very big part, someone who could have become a big channel, throw it all.
Is she dead? That's what I want to know. Is she dead? What do you mean someone could have been a big channel? How do you know what she's doing? What, is she giving up YouTube? All of a sudden she can't be a big creator? But the way I take that, honestly, I take that as, well, QB never has a chance in anywhere because she's not a big creator. She's not educated. She's everything opposite of what Headstones is. So basically you're saying she never had a chance. And that's what I'm taking out of that. Exactly. Nunya, exactly.
Away into the trash can. And you can dislike Queen. I mean, like, I'm not telling you have to be nice to Queen or you can always be friendly, but it's like you're completely, you know what I mean? Like, we're not in kindergarten. We don't all have to get along. You can dislike me. I can dislike you, but we can coexist. You know what I mean? But fucked it up. But you can keep on. I talk too much. You don't have.
No.
Oh, you mean like QB can coexist with me and others? Really? I don't see her coexisting. I hear me getting blamed for stuff that has nothing to do with me. I see me getting hate that is unnecessary because it's all based on lies. So thanks, BTM. Thank you for showing by telling everyone the truth.
Oh no, it's great. It's a discussion. Yeah, I mean, I think she or he does.
Nikki Poo Poo, would you like a link, Nikki Poo? Since it is your stream, I'd be happy to drop a link for you, Nikki Poo.
A pretty deep hole, and I don't know if she knows how to get out of it right now, to be frank. Because if she does denounce him, then it's like, oh, they were right, the whole time. So she's stuck between a rock and a hard place right now, in my opinion. Maybe she's not. Emmy, again.
Lady of Rage, unless they're on camera, it's kind of hard to figure out who's black and who's white or who's Chinese or who's Asian. We have no idea. I don't see people like that. If they don't turn the camera on and I don't know who they are personally, then I don't know if they're black or white.
It's not towards you. Your co-host is a trash bag. Bottom line.
They realize, oh, we can't do that. We're helping him. So, oh, he must have been arrested. Well, no shit. Of course I've been arrested. In fact, I'm an open book. If any of you dummies would have just simply asked me, hey, have you been in trouble before? I would have told you, but you didn't. Not one of you. You went and wasted your time and energy looking for it for yourself and put it on your community page like a real scumbag. I'm not impressed. A lot of people can clearly see what you're doing. Shame on you.
Clearly see what you're doing. Shame on you.
Did he ever explain those charges? I mean, not that he has to or anything, but has anyone ever heard him talk about?
No, I don't think he has ever explained it, and I don't think he's ever explained it. And honestly, I don't really care too much about his charges. I mean, they're not like, it's
No,
not.
I don't care either. I was just wondering if he had said it before, because a lot of people, address
He
it.
does in his live. I don't know exactly where it's
Okay.
at, but he does say something like, I can't remember.
Can you toss me the link to this live?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would like to see that too.
Yeah, let me just go to, because I have a program that searches for keywords,
Put it in the back for you right now. Hold on.
and I'll just look for it.
But he did come out. He does lie a lot. I mean, a lot of the stuff he says is like the bullshit lies that have been said by other people, about other people on here. So it's weird because he should know that it's a lie at this point if he's done his homework and knows everything that he says he knows. Yeah, man, he's definitely going down the wrong road for sure.
Yes.
When it comes to all this stuff, I mean, he could have took the high road in most of this stuff and probably looked all right at it, but nah, the way he went about it and then all the lies and the bullshit, he's done, dude. He's bullshit.
You're right. He lies a lot, and I apologize the way he spoke to you the other night. Again,
Chronicle says, Simper, you dox laugh at life last night. Emmy threatened to dox sub. Sinner claims to have B-Tim's dox picture and claims to have Nick's picture. So, yeah, it's like you're becoming the enemy. You become the thing that you came to fight against, man. And that's the problem.
You should have my pictures. I have them up right now.
Yeah, he's got it right
on the damn.
Who's PP?
All the time.
I mean, like, okay.
Jesus. Oh, that must have been hard to get, Center.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Lord have mercy.
That's not a good picture, man. You're in big trouble with that picture, man.
Oh, God. Me and then my beautiful girlfriend.
All right, keep on going. Keep on going.
Let's rock and roll.
And Katie says, I'm glad you do the game nights and the true crime stuff because that's the type of stuff I came to YouTube for, and it feels good to watch and participate in those things again. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. And if you haven't noticed, I haven't really been doing videos about, BHB or anyone else for that matter. I'm distracted from BHB. So, that's good, good on her because I, like that comment said, I'm so busy as a teacher. I have no time.
Okay, Lady of Rage, that's between you and Nicolina. Nicolina's not even here. Nobody's discussing Nicolina. And what you're talking about is meant to stir up a race war and a race conversation that was not what we're talking about. So if you want to come back in a few minutes, just hanging out with our conversation, not with a bone you have with Nicolina that has nothing to do with any of this.
For myself outside of school.
I mean,
it's called we get time to plan during the day.
It's just the more they, like I said, like when that No Way Hangers put that arrest record of mine up, I was just like, what the fuck? It took me a second to realize, whoa, this is real. Someone really did that. And I was so angry.
Is this coming from somebody that said he has other people's pictures and this and that, and you're all angry because someone has your stuff now?
Yeah.
Dude, the contradiction is.
And I don't know how any creator is posting a link. I can't pin the link. It will not let me.
Fucking ridiculous. You are a hypocrite. That was within, I think, a minute and a half. Just that contradiction right there.
Yes, his first
He
name.
does that a lot where he'll say a statement
Moderation participants.
Mute it.
All right, we're just gonna do it the old-fashioned. Okay, let's do
Yep.
the even a poll. Okay, just do the poll. Try to do the poll. If not, we'll just do ones and twos. I
Yep,
feel
ones
like
and twos.
you want to do ones and twos. Okay, one if you. Okay, what's the question? What was it?
Oh, there you go.
I'm on YouTube side. It doesn't give me the 3 dots.
We're saying being attacked by dogs. All right. Okay. One, if you, let me see. Suggestion is a poll to see if people stop supporting. Okay. One, if you stop supporting HH because of Sinner. 2, if you didn't, because of that. So 2 if you didn't. 1 if you did, because of Sinner. And while they're doing that, you can just keep on playing, man.
So 1, they stop because
Yeah.
of Sinner.
Yeah.
2, they stop because of whatever reason else.
Yeah, it was some other reason.
Looks like I know that I'm answering this one.
Well, that's worth a shot, Southern Gal. Let me try that. All right, let me see if that works. Hold on. I mean, it never mattered before, but I'm willing to give it a try. Nope, still doesn't matter. Nope. Still no dots. So weird.
Oh my God, there's so many ones. Okay.
I mean, I was really angry. And I
You want me to keep playing?
Keep on playing.
was like, no, that's how they win. Because then I just talked to my friends and family, you know, like in real life, a couple fellow artists of mine. I was like, man, look what's going on. And they were like, whoa, those fucking losers.
Nick, while you're in here, I'm going to pause this for a minute, but while you're in here, I want you to hear something, Nick. I think you need to hear this, actually, because it goes with something that you said before about what's weak and shit. So I think you should hear this. Hold on. Okay. So, Nick, you actually said that this was weak.
Until I see some paperwork or get ready for it. Since that's how you want to play, that's what we're going to do. We're going to rip right the fuck through every little piece of it. First of all, let me say this too. Until I see some paperwork or I hear it straight from Capone's fucking mouth, that autism shit is out the motherfucking window. Okay? That protected class bullshit out the fucking window. I don't give a fuck to hear any of that shit. The only reason why you say that shit is so you can protect it. You want to go after Nick and beat him? Okay, I'm going to go after Capone and Crystal. Okay, so get ready for it. Since that's how you want to play, liar, liar, Laura's ass is on fucking fire. Big old fat ass. Yes, bitch, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. That's why we're over here and not on the fucking other one. Because I'm telling you, I'm going to get real goddamn nasty. And you know what? I might just show Capone's fucking picture. Since we like showing pictures and shit, and we like talking shit, I might just go ahead and just do that. I got his and I got Crystal's. His docs was sent to me, and so was Crystal's. So I might just fuck it. We might just put it all out there. And we like talking shit. I might just go ahead and just do that. I got his and I got Crystal's. His docs was sent to me, and so was Crystal's. So I might just fuck it. We might just put it all out there tonight. I might just go ahead and just do that. I got his and I got Crystal's. His docs was sent to me, and so was Crystal's. So I might just fuck it. We might just put it all out there tonight. Because like I said, I left that bitch be. I left that bitch be.
Woo! Now, if someone could tell me, point the direction of where Sinner and Headstones were worse than that, let me know. Let me know. Let me know when Sinner said those things. Let me know when Sinner was this vile and said anything to anybody. Think about it. Think about it. So before people want to point fingers at Sinner, Headstones, or anybody else, you might want to look in your own backyard. So just want to put that out there. Yeah, she talks about Deet's voice. She's worse than Sinner could ever be. But they don't see that. Okay, I just, I had to bring that interruption. Let's go back to the festivities. Happy New Year. Oh, you hear my stomach? All right. What? Don't say, I'm not. I haven't cursed in 2 hours.
I was like, that's what I think too, but I thought I was too close to it. I thought I was angry at them already. No, they are fucking losers. Queen B, you're a fucking loser. Timmy, loser. All of you. You're desperate people that claim that you're against doxing, you're against this, but then you.
He's getting what? Wow. Okay.
Just keep on playing. Keep on playing. Let's continue.
Have your little cronies out there doing it for you. We all know they're doing it. It's just a matter of time before, in their own words, gets a hold more of your private messages to prove it.
So, question: would you be okay if I grabbed all your private messages, sir, and started
Wait,
posting them on the
where's
YouTube channel?
Absolutely.
You'd probably say no. You'd probably say that would be an invasion of
the whole
privacy.
doxing thing.
Go ahead.
I'm just saying, you would think like that's an invasion of people's privacy, and
Yeah.
for it to be like the norm now that people think it's appropriate to do that is disgusting to me. Actually, I wouldn't do that to people I don't like. I wouldn't do that to people I like. I think it actually destroys you as a content creator when you do shit like that, because you're making people that message you that you're cool with get afraid and say, "Is this person going to release my message if I get on their bad side?" It's a form of like manipulation and blackmail, in my opinion. And I don't.
Did he not hear Queen QB when she said how she got, doxes, she got personal information? Like, does he not hear himself?
Like that. I really don't like that as a trend. I don't think it's appropriate to like egg on and like say, like, just to tell people to keep on doing it. I think what you're doing is, and I remember Emmy kind of started getting worried when Bash, when she thought Bash was about to release her secret messages on her. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I get it.
I did enjoy when Laura came to the show and she started yelling. Well, Laura can't handle any criticism, like from the chat. Like I see people get pissed off at me in the chat all the time, but I'm just saying, whatever. You're welcome here to your opinion, as long as you're not disrespectful to other people in the chat.
All right, let's continue here. This is about to get more mouthy.
And so, I posted on my community page today about someone who said I was doxing them by saying their first name. It's my understanding, according to, the people they associate with, that saying someone's first name is not doxing.
Yeah,
and when it's on your Twitter page, I mean, it's there. Everybody.
It's the same fucking excuse. Stop it.
It's unreal.
It's the same excuse Betty says. Oh, it's online, so it's not really doxing because you can find it online. It's
right.
Same shit every single one of these doxing people do. And just because her first name was on whatever.
He's calling someone else doxing. Did he not hear the video that I just played?
Or Twitter or X now. Doesn't mean like it was okay for you to highlight it and post it on your channel. She was a sub. She's a sub. Why the fuck would you go after a sub? Because they disagree with you. Do you know how many people? If I went into Laura's chat, there's probably like 200 or 300 people.
Person not to be named.
Person, the nameless one. The nameless
one.
one. The nameless one has like probably 200 people shitting on.
Hold on.
I mean, imagine if I did the same actions, the fucking world would explode. It's like you can't go after subs like that, man. It's just not cool.
No, and that she's bringing it into your, like, What if a sub's going after watch here?
On my first name on her channel, she was comfortable doing that.
Mm.
She's the queen. If she's allowed to do it, we're all allowed to do it, right? Oh wait, it's the most, hypocrisy at the hive.
You gotta make these guys faster. They're the slowest talkers I've ever seen in my fucking life.
I can't believe you just said that. Hypocrisy at the hive. This entire stream has been.
Yeah, you gotta put like a 1.5 or something, 1.2.
Yeah.
Because these guys are too fucking slow. But anyway,
Screenshots. It's because I have.
Chronicle says no, Emmy. It wasn't about the first name. It was what you said after. Emmy threatened to expose David Pham, her real life community. It was the threat to go real life. What that was the problem. Okay, you continue.
Oh wow! So there was, she threatened it. Okay. Okay. Damn, I didn't know that David's fan. Okay, so these are two hypocrites. This is what we're listening to right now.
Be careful hunting monsters, or you might become one.
Oof, there you go.
Have her blocked over here. Well, because you told me not to talk about you anymore, so I'm not going to. And I've seen your comments. Why would I not block someone who is that angry and malicious and disrespectful? I mean,
scary. I mean, she's downright scary.
I mean,
Real quick.
Happy New Year, Grandma Sherry.
Why would you block if you're gonna talk shit about me and Tim? We're not scary. You know what I mean? Why would you block us in the chat? You blocked me just for saying my opinion when you have your little clown, whatever it is, on the right there, bumping his gums. Am I not allowed a voice?
Hey, what's that?
No, she sent me.
Go ahead, Pat.
They did all these reviews on BHP this whole time. It's kind of like, what's that syndrome when you start like liking your captors or whatever? It's kind of like that.
Stockholm syndrome.
Stockholm syndrome. Yeah,
Yes.
they were reviewing her so much, it just, like, got implanted in her. So
Well,
much.
he says that. Well, bro, he said that Betty looks hot when she's mad.
That's what I'm saying, dude. It's Stockholm syndrome. All the reviews they did on her. That's what it is. It got into their simple minds and it got warped. I'm telling you, that's what it is. I figured it out.
They got brainwashed by Betty. Single sub. And
Right. So now they're like, Queen sending all these people after. It was Betty sending them after all these other people.
Oh,
that's what it is. Oh
my
my
God,
god,
guys. That's a line from
These people don't even understand what real life is. They have no idea. Try getting 5 CPS calls to your house. Try getting glitter bombs sent to your house. I mean, real life stuff. These guys have nothing. They don't even know what real life is. It's a joke. What they're talking about is a joke.
ITOW channel. Hypocrisy at the hive. Okay.
It's just like, starts out by saying, you really are a terrible person. Do you know that? It's like, whoa, lady, you don't fucking know me at all. It's weird how these people honestly think they know who you are, and they have no idea. None. So we have to make shit up.
I mean, I can see that C&Ds are not legally binding. However, it can be considered a prelude to further legal action. Exactly. And I was respecting her request. I did not respond to her email that said, please stop talking to me or I'm going to add a third. I didn't respond. I said, okay, I'm not going to talk about her anymore. I'm not going to say a word. And then just the constant, incessant, obsessive comments on every single fucking post.
So,
like,
well, I did find it like perplexing that
you still have to move. You gotta say
was
something.
she's so heavily invested on talking about you being a school teacher and how that may affect your job. But what about her profession?
Speaking of, Jones, and your candles are going out tomorrow.
I mean, she's been talking so much shit on me. People sent to me what she does for a living. So I know what she does for a living. I'm sure.
Wait, what?
What? Like,
People sent me what she does for a living?
Whoa, I need to rewind that. Hold on.
What?
Hold on.
No, when she's a
perplexing
sub.
that she was.
She's a sub. She can fucking comment to her heart's content. Crystal Langford could come onto this chat and say, B. Tim's a piece of shit. Do you think I'm going to look up Crystal Langford's information? No, I don't care. She talks shit about me everywhere.
Yeah, that's no nasty lady. I want to hear this.
her request. I did not respond to her email that said, please stop talking to me or I'm going to add a third. I didn't respond. I said, okay, I'm not going to talk about her anymore. I'm not going to say a word. And then just the constant, incessant, obsessive comments on every single fucking post. Like,
well, I did find it like perplexing that she is so heavily invested on talking about you being a school teacher and how that may affect your job. But what about her profession? I mean, she's been talking so much shit on me. People sent to me what she does for a living.
Wait, Crystal, who? I missed it. I was reading the chat. Who brought you up?
respecting her request. I did not respond to her email that said, please stop talking to me or I'm going to add a third. I didn't respond. I said, okay, I'm not going to talk about her anymore. I'm not going to say a word. And then just the constant, incessant, obsessive comments on every single fucking post.
So,
Like,
Well, I did find it like perplexing that she
you stop. You gotta say
was
something.
she is so heavily invested on talking about you being a school teacher and how that may affect your job. But what about her profession? I mean, you know, she's been talking so much shit on me. People sent to me what she does for a living. So I know what she does for a living. I'm sure.
Wait,
they
what?
her being
What?
like,
People sent me what she does for a living.
Whoa, I need to rewind that. Hold on.
What?
Hold on.
No one. She's a
perplexing that
sub.
she was.
She's a sub. She can fucking comment to her heart's content. Crystal Langford could come onto this chat and say, B. Tim's a piece of shit. Do you think I'm going to look up Crystal Langford's information? No.
No, you're not. But I know someone else that is. I just played the clip twice today. I do know someone that is going to go after Crystal and Capone. And as a matter of fact, you sat right next to her when she did this, B. Tim. You were right next to her. You had no problem with it. So now all of a sudden, now Crystal's protected? Okay, B. Tim. Whatever you say.
I don't care. She talks shit about me everywhere.
Yeah, that's not nasty lady. I want to hear this.
her request. I did not respond to her email that said, please stop talking to me or I'm going to add a third. I didn't respond. I said, okay, I'm not going to talk about her anymore. I'm not going to say a word. And then just the constant, incessant, obsessive comments on every single fucking post. Like,
Well, I did find it like perplexing that she is so heavily invested on talking about you being a school teacher and how that may affect your job. But what about her profession? I mean, you know, she's been talking so much shit on me. People sent to me what she does for a living. So I know
people have sent from me what she does for a living. You're collecting information, the shit that you shit on Queen about.
Wow.
Oh, she sent PJ's information, Tylene. You are doing it to subs and multiple people. You have been trying to do that to me. You have been trying to do it to Boston. You have done it to Queen. You have done it to multiple subs. You are doing that, sir. You are doing the exact same thing you're criticizing us for, but in a grander scale. Against
Can somebody clip that, please?
Bro, it's at 3509, by the way, like 3505. So this guy is doing this. He's doing this dirty shit. And like, no one's, why is no one calling this shit out? Why is no one saying, hey, this guy is collecting doxes on people and like having his friends threaten them if they talk about them? I'm going to go out.
Do I need to play the clip for the third time? Do I need to play Lippy's video for the third time? Lippy, your video could not have come out at a better time. I bow down to you, Lippy. Perfect timing. It was almost like you knew this live was going to happen. You knew that B. Tim was going to sound like a total hypocrite, and you dropped that video. It's so weird. So weird.
You. Granny, where's your live, by the way? You can do a live on this. This lady just said that he's collecting doxes on people. Might be a live idea. I don't know. Might be a live idea.
Well, thank you, B. Tim. You just totally gave me the okay to go after QB for what she did. You just totally gave me the okay. Thank you. Thank you. I needed your approval.
I mean, excuse me. I'm happy we have this on this live because that's probably get deleted. Probably in the next 10 minutes, I would assume. Yeah, I'm gonna run it again right now. Hold on. Chronicles.
Yeah, she was in the chat.
I'm gonna put it full screen too.
So you have to make shit up.
I mean, I can see that C&Ds are not legally binding. However, it can be considered a prelude to further legal action. Exactly. And I was respecting her request. I did not respond to her email that said, please stop talking to me or I'm going to add a third. I didn't respond. I said, okay, I'm not going to talk about her anymore. I'm not going to say a word. And then just the constant can be considered a prelude to further legal action. Exactly. And I was respecting her request. I did not respond to her email that said, please stop talking to me or I'm going to add a third. I didn't respond.
Well, isn't this rich? Miss Obsessive says, oh my God, really? Emmy, you co-host is notorious for obsessive. He is your prob. One day you'll wake up and smell the coffee. I can only hope. Says the most obsessed sub I've ever had. Yep, that's her. And we're not talking another creator. We're talking subs. But that is rich coming from this one.
I said, okay, I'm not going to talk about her anymore. I'm not going to say a word. And then just the constant, incessant, obsessive comments on every single fucking post. Like,
Well, I did find it like perplexing that she is so heavily invested on talking about you being a school teacher and how that may affect your job. But what about her profession? I mean, you know, she's been talking so much shit on me. People send to me what she does for a living. So I know what she does for a living. I'm sure they wouldn't appreciate her being up all night just talking slander on people in like 12 different comment sections.
Oh, now we have 3 geniuses on panel. We have Blunt B, B Tim, and Boston.
You know, it's displaying like being unwell. So I mean, why would she, of all people, talk about how this may affect your profession? It's curious. It really is.
Like, am I like?
Okay, I gotta think about the way I say this before so I don't curse. These are men in their 40s. Men in their 40s announcing that they're bees. There is something seriously wrong here. These are grown men. Grown men. If grown men in my chat acted like this and put purple, I would be mortified. Mortified. These are grown men, people. 30 and 40s. I think Blunt B's in his 30s. 30s and 40s. And they have bees. This is not normal. This is weird.
Going crazy? Why is no one calling this out? Why is no one saying, Sinner, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why are you collecting doxes on people against subs now?
You're welcome, Brittany.
Again, you mean like Capone and Crystal? Because they're just subs.
Because no one's listening to his ass.
He's too far.
It's like, oh god, this guy. Go drink another, Sinner.
We'll have another Steiner.
Okay, they're allegedly men. How's that?
Yeah, wow. He's too bored. That's the defense. That's his defense. Like, he's not entertaining. Look, fuck, holy fuck. But that's the thing. Like, and you have people like, they know the shit he's doing, and he jumps on their panel and he just fucking lies constantly. I mean, seriously.
Sinner, jump up and have just a civil conversation. The link's in the chat. They're posting it. Just jump up and have a civil conversation.
No, I think this would be a good subject for Granny to do about Sinner. Sinner's a piece of shit. She should do a live about Sinner and headstones. Guarantee you. She should.
I got someone in the back. You. Hold up. Hey, B. Is it you?
Oh, it's me, bro. You know how it is.
I was going to put the pin screen up, but I saw the cat.
Yeah. That's how you know,
brother.
Not much, man. How you been? Happy New Year to everybody. And
Happy New Year to you.
Thank you.
What do you think about this locale? I don't know if that's the word for him.
It's not locale. It's like beta cuck little bitch.
No, that's not. That's the.
Okay, you're calling Sinner a little bitch. Okay, that's what you're calling Sinner. But you two have bees as your avatar because you have no what's the word I'm looking for? No identity of your own. I don't see Sinner with a headstone. I don't see Sinner mimicking headlines and headstones. I don't see Sinner have any identity other than his own. Only his own. But here the two of you are calling someone else out while you're have like bees in place of balls. It's very strange. I don't think you guys should be calling anybody out.
Something to the beta cocks that they,
well, we're keeping
call them a locale.
Your team tonight. You know what I mean?
I put it this way. He's the omega of the betas. If that makes any sense.
Oh,
that makes sense.
Okay.
I think what his deal is. He thinks he's this,
Oh, that's Navy.
Tough guy on the internet.
That's Navy. That's Navy Tech. That's Blunt B with the blunt in his mouth, and that's.
That's Blunt B with the blunt in his mouth.
I like it.
I don't know if he's doing this to impress people or if he thinks this impresses women by talking to women the way he does.
So here's my thing. I think he does, right? So here's the gig. It's kind of like, this is the guy that like couldn't get a date on Grindr. So he was like, I'm just going to go on YouTube and I'm going to be like, well, I was a Marine, which, hey, you're a former Marine, who y'all brother and all this kind of stuff. Veteran power doesn't mean you get to be an absolute trash bag anywhere else, right? And it sounds like he's coming on here because he does this like, and I've seen this with a bunch of these dudes, right? They do this white knighting thing. Like they get on these panels. They find, first off, they find areas of the YouTubes that are predominantly female based, right? And it's not like, they stumbled on this because there was an overcross of different communities or whatever. They purposely go out and they find these things, and then they jump up there and they start white knighting for who the hell ever, right?
Sinner, let's be honest. I have bigger balls than all of them put together. I mean, and I don't even have a set of balls, but my virtual balls are bigger than all of theirs combined.
And because they're out there like, oh no, I'm really the alpha male here. Look, I'm here to protect you ladies. Don't worry, I am here, and it just makes them sound ridiculous,
It does. He sounds like an absolute, I mean, I was gonna say high school, but it's more middle school. Like his flexes are like,
they're pathetic. Not even a flex.
it's
kind of,
Well, yeah, and he talks down to the women too. It's not like
Yeah,
it's like a little banter or something. He's like really gross and disgusting, like towards these women. That's the worst part about it all. It's just the way he acts.
reminds me of. Did you ever see that movie Little Giants?
Oh,
The-
yeah.
the kids football team.
intimidation.
Yeah, you remember that one like super skinny little nerdy kid that's in the mirror and he's just like flexing as hard as he can. He's got the little chicken arms and stuff. He is adorable and hilarious because he is a child. This guy's doing the same thing, but he's supposed to be an adult. And I think he got lost.
Yeah, I would call him a man child, but I still can't fit that man word in. I just can't.
No, it's just a child. He's just a
Too
child.
hard. I can't. You know what I mean? Because he doesn't represent anything.
Yeah.
Grown man. Nothing.
All right, let's play some
Ready?
more. Yeah.
Let's rock and fucking roll.
Are you playing at 2.5, like 1.5 or something? He's got
Yep.
the.
1.5.
Okay, thank God.
I'm not going to show the email. I mean, she has the email she sent to me. I'm not going to show the email. I know what it said, and I respected her wishes. And clearly, I can't speak of her anymore, but she can talk all kinds of stuff about me. So was it a threat? If you want to consider it a threat, no, it wasn't. It was just can you stop fucking talking about me? Like, if I'm not important to you, like if you don't care, stop talking about me and stop talking about Sinner. If you don't like us, fine.
Jesus Christ.
But I don't know why it's so so insistent.
She's sounding
I
like
don't know, it's
Betty.
just a lot.
She's
So,
sounding
that's
like
all I'm gonna say
Betty.
with that. Was it wrong of
And
me?
it's such horseshit.
Maybe. Was it a dox? No. Because she's on Twitter and I don't, like she said, she's blocked. Actually, she's not blocked. I actually deleted both of my Twitter accounts.
Jesus
Yeah, Twitter's
Christ.
garbage.
We can agree on that. Twitter
Yeah,
is
I mean, it's
garbage.
just, I don't know, just a specific handful of them, and we all know who they are. And it's just, they're so gross. And they're just doing, they're talking about hate campaigns. That's what they've been saying over there. What the fuck? They really think they're not making a hate campaign? Because they are.
What?
Explicitly, in my opinion.
Someone needs to buy him with a sword.
Yeah, I'm not showing any of my private emails to anybody. It's just not gonna happen.
All right,
Don't
that's
play with
good.
weird games like Queen Bee does. And look at this, and then look at this one. This one said. No.
Keep on going. We heard this.
Is he
before.
mad because Queen Bee's got a deeper voice than his? Is that what it is? He's just upset.
You fucking idiot.
What a fucking this guy. The thing is that he's not even fucking funny, man. It's just boring. He has committed the greatest sin on this fucking platform. You're not funny. You're not entertaining, and you're not smart. You're a talent.
And what are you? Beat him. You're not entertaining, you're not funny, and you're not smart. So what makes you better than Sinner? At least Sinner can draw. What can you do?
Talentless hack.
Nobody likes you.
Yeah, just get the fuck. Continue this fucking train wreck, man.
Well, okay, right fast. I want to sit there and say, it's like, well, if you don't like us, just don't talk about us. From
That's
the people who endlessly talk about the people they don't like.
Yes, they review Betty, and Betty says the same thing constantly. They have become Betty. They are becoming Betty constantly. It's like,
Well, my thing is, where is this power, right? Because I've seen creators do this all the time. They're like, look, you need to stop talking about me. With what magical army, right? What are you going to do besides going real?
So by the way, guys, that's part of my resolution is letting you guys know what tomorrow's stream is about. So now that's why I'm doing a poll every night of what tomorrow's stream is about to let you guys know where it's at.
Life, which whatever. But when they get there, they're all whining and complaining. Well, I wish they would just stop talking about us because I'm over here and it hurts my feces. Yeah, well, I mean, tough shit. Welcome to YouTube.
well, yeah, welcome to. Wait until you get like 5 lives on you in a day with hundreds of people watching. Like, wait until that day comes around. I'm sure a lot of people could give you. I'm sure Heels could give you a little bit of an excerpt of like 2 months of going through fucking being trailed across the whole of internet and people doxing you and then calling you cunt every day. I mean, like, until you know what I mean? Like, I mean, I'm sure.
It's kind of like sitting in the middle of a highway blocking traffic and getting all mad when someone pushes your dumb ass out of the way.
Yeah, it's so stupid. Okay, let's continue. Let's continue.
You ready to rock and roll?
Yeah.
I'm saying it's fucking gross, man. Normal people aren't like that. Disrespectful,
normal, dude.
gross.
All right, so Milwaukee Larry says, Sinner, you say that you never lied, but why do you say that QB has been a federal penitentiary inmate? That is a lie. Her entire rap sheet has been made public. No federal crimes, and she never did any time.
Are you sure?
Just we played this part. You can continue.
That's what I'm saying. Are you sure?
Hold on.
You sure you're a man?
they, you know, like you said, like that ride or die. Like, it doesn't matter what somebody else says. Like, this is where I'm staying, and end of story. And that's their choice.
All right, let me just state also, I am on the side. I am completely on the side that the mother got what she deserved. So if anybody who disagrees with me wants to come on panel tomorrow and discuss their side, I'm all for it. But I absolutely think she got what she deserved. And I'll explain all my reasonings tomorrow.
Susan says, I'm 60, but not offended by what a stranger on the internet may say.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not really, for real. In real life, like every neighborhood I've lived in my life, the old people love me. I always help out. Like I get to know my neighbors. Like so, it is easier for me to talk shit on people online, you know, because they're so disrespectful to me so often that I get bitter about it.
Is he serious right now? Wow. Wow.
Way to go, bro. Way to go. Way to go.
Oh, jeez.
I'll admit it, and you do have a point, Granny. I'd like to think that, you know, anyone who's been on Earth long enough is discerning enough to know that I'm not speaking about them.
Tony says, you're expecting decent behavior from slimy felons. Well, let's say Fallons. B-Tim thinks he's so respectable and proper, yet co-signs on bad behavior. I will say, yesterday, I heard a little bit.
I got sent a clip from the beginning of Queen's.
Yeah, I watched the beginning, and QB wasn't even, like, going there. I don't think, again, I wasn't in her head.
No, I agree.
B-Tim consistently brought up Sinner in the feed. And so she would kind of move on, and then he would bring it up again.
Yeah.
So then finally they showed it, and I
actually loved it. I actually love that video. I'm not gonna lie. I fucking like.
Oh, they're talking about the good egg thing with New Year, right? Yeah.
He stays watching. He stays watching the bushes.
He's subbed and he's a member, just like him.
Hey, Cindy, how are you today?
Yes, because I thought it was hilarious because it's a funny video. I mean, it's something you don't do. You're not funny or entertaining, so I mean, might as well. I'm just saying.
All right.
And yeah, gotta talk about. Okay.
I'm stopping it due to fair use, but I gotta let the dog out. Winston's barking at me. Well, Mr. Nobody, it can't be any worse than the other one that was made with Laura.
Who's our special guest? All right, I'm gonna close my eyes.
She goes by the name of motherfucking Queen Bee.
What up? What up? What up?
Oh, okay. Are you sure? Are you sure you Queen Bee?
What's happening, man? No, I just wanted to pop up here and tell you, Boston, Literal David, Sam, and No Wire Hangers and the girls there, really appreciative that you did this and gave them a voice. They were blocked in the chat, so.
Really? No. Thank you guys for coming. This needed to be done for a very long time. I know I pushed it back a couple times. I just wanted to be prepared for it. And thank you everybody for jumping up and doing this.
They really appreciate having a voice over here and being able to type in the chat because they were talked about so terrible over there, and they were blocked in the chat over there, so they couldn't respond.
They're cowards. They will talk about people, but they'll block them, so they can't even have a voice over there. Like, come on, if you're gonna talk about somebody, at least the very least.
Yeah, keep the link open, or you know what I mean. At least the chat open.
Yeah,
Something.
absolutely.
Something.
What do you think of?
I appreciate everybody showing you love and being here. I think that's cool as hell, and so I'm really happy. 270
in the chat today. That was awesome. I couldn't believe it. I really.
Hell yeah,
hell
yeah. That's really what's up, man. That's what's up.
Freaking awesome.
All right, I won't keep you too long. I just wanted to pop up here and let you know people really appreciate you doing this. So.
No, I appreciate them. Thank you, Tim. Navy.
But by the way, while you're here, did I force you to play that good egg video about Sinner? Did I pull your leg on that one last night?
What do you mean? We were just talking shit together. What do you mean?
They're saying that you wanted to pass it up, and then I forced you to play the good egg video.
No, oh my God, we talk shit all the time. No.
Oh, she jumps on a panel of people kissing her ass.
Come on now. I wanted to play it anyways. I was gonna play it anyways, whether you said anything or not. I was still gonna play it.
Oh, okay, good. All right. That was refuted another lie by these people. But anyway, all right, Queen, you have a good one.
All right, we'll talk to you guys later.
Right.
Later, Queen.
Later, Queen.
Later, man. Bye, Dave, Navy. Bye, Blunt.
See ya.
So we got all the hot guys over here. I had to pop up and say, hey.
Hey, girl, hey.
Hey.
All right, let's continue.
All right, let's rock and roll. Thank you for popping up. And big shout out to Jules as well. I was nervous about doing this, you know what I mean? But it just had to be done.
Has she gotten your butt back to the gym yet? You tell me about it like a while back, but then you never followed up with me.
All right, we have to ban Navy Tech for talking about gyms now at 10:30 at night. We're gonna have to get rid of them.
Tony's comment is where is Tony? But Tony's comment is very true. You're expecting decent behavior from slimy felons. B-Tim thinks he's so respectable and proper, yet co-signs on vile behavior. Excellent comment, and she's 100% right.
Oh, Lord.
You can't silence my religion, B-Tim.
The gym is your religion? Oh,
it's
shit.
called the Iron Church for a reason.
Oh, jeez.
All right, ready?
Good nuts.
Alright.
It was
Maybe
really
it was,
well produced. I gotta
yes,
say.
it was so good. I love the lemons. The whole thing was funny. And the whole thing is that he was making fun of me tripping over my words. And they always think I'm drunk. Look, here's the top secret thing. Sometimes I fumble over my words. I've done it my whole life. Again, I'm not embarrassed about it. It's just who the fuck I am. So if you're gonna get that petty about stuff, and shame on your mother, beat them. Shame on your whole existence, you little punk bitch. But anyways, you're right.
Whose TikTok has 5 million followers?
That was the one thing. That's the one thing.
Fuck you for existing, B10.
Fuck your
you.
mom. Your mom didn't teach you right.
That boy ain't got no home training.
Unbelievable, right?
Your mom didn't teach you right. Oh my god. All
Let's,
right.
let's hear that one more time from this ridiculous idiots.
Oh my god, what a child. Let's continue.
Love that video. I'm not gonna lie. I could not stop
It
laughing.
was
Maybe
really
it was,
well produced. I gotta
yes,
say.
it was so good. I love the lemons. The whole thing was funny. And the whole thing is that he was making fun of me tripping over my words. And they always think I'm drunk. Look, here's the top secret thing. Sometimes I fumble over my words. I've done it my whole life. Again, I'm not embarrassed about it. It's just who the fuck I am. So if you're gonna get that petty about stuff, and shame on your mother, beat them. Shame on your whole existence, you little punk
Oh
bitch.
god.
But anyways, you're right. He's like, Queen, can we?
Well, and this is
Gentleman
coming
and a
from-
scholar. Gentleman
Well, this-
and a scholar right there.
I'm pretty sure this is coming from a guy whose birth certificate was an apology from the condom company, right?
You're just unacceptable. I am unacceptable. I am unacceptable around here.
I will say this: leave people's family out of it. Mothers, especially, kids, all that stuff. If you have to resort to that, there, sinner, bro.
Yeah, but I mean, like, what do you expect from a lolcow? A lolcow is gonna be a lolcow.
Dude, I'm looking at the biggest lolcows in the entire community. You're all sitting together on that panel. Wake up.
He's a low calf. I ain't gonna call him a cow. He's a low calf.
All right, let's continue.
Shush, Petty.
We play it. Queen, can we play it? Queen, can we play it? He was just like, damn, I don't even want to go there right now. I'm gonna have a happy New Year's Eve.
And it
He's
was.
like-
I mean, it was actually like.
And he had it loaded. He had it loaded up and ready to go.
Yeah.
And the moral of the video, if you just watch it, I'm saying that her artificial or fake castle was on fire, and I still believe that. So it was funny. I enjoyed the video. Again, I got a sense of humor. I can laugh.
No, you don't. No, you can't.
And wrestling mama, that
Expert
girl,
that on that one.
I didn't get involved in
Citation
that.
needed.
I wasn't around for Gannon's case. I wasn't around for the trial. I didn't follow it. So my only opinion on that is that what she did was wrong. And personally, I would never do that. So
Shoot, somebody just yes, thanks for thanking me for my service, guys. I really do appreciate that, and you guys were worth it, and I am proud of it. You know.
yeah, that's true. I mean, most of those of an older age are a bit harder than the 35 and younger crowd. They've seen more.
Real quick, guys. Tiger Talks has her first live in 17 minutes. So from here, we're gonna go over to Tiger Talks, show her some love. It's her first live ever. Starts in 17 minutes.
Well, actually, it's about 29 minutes, actually, but anyway.
How long?
29 minutes.
Okay.
It's all right. Nick is not good with numbers. We understand.
Well, I just got texted. Said 17 more minutes. Okay.
Okay.
Right. Let's rock and roll.
It's gonna be a full night of center content.
And I'm gonna kiss some butt. Nick, it's ridiculous. I wish you guys could hear yourself. If you were my boyfriend, I would smack you multiple times and be like, wake up, wake up. I know, Southern Gal, I'm holding all of my thoughts till tomorrow. But I did want to say that, and the main reason I didn't do it live today is because Granny's watching did it this morning, and I kept my mouth shut in her chat because I didn't agree with anything that people were saying. So I'm like, you know what? Let me cover this tomorrow. Give it a day to calm down.
No, that's right, cheese. Yeah, Timmy's obsessed with me. I'm not gonna give him too much more time after today, though.
Oh, I doubt that.
Oh, Timmy.
Not offended. I understand what Sinner's trying to say.
I mean, there's a small part of it is wrong of me to equate racism with older people than I am. It's an older philosophy, and if we're gonna progress here as a society, I would just assume that there would be less racist people. I could very much be wrong about that. I'm not a philosopher.
What are you talking
But I know that
about?
fields and areas.
You're not a philosopher. What?
Did he just call B-Tim a racist?
Hold
No,
on.
I think he doesn't understand how to start like a noun before a sentence where he says the name of the person. I think he was referring to heels or something like that. Because I'm not older than Sinner. But the problem is that you don't actually want to have a conversation. You just want to yell at people. You're the problem with this country, actually. You are the problem with this country, Sinner. You don't want to have a communication.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Listen to me. Listen to me. Talked into striking you. Be my guest. It's called fair use. And I don't think Nikki is that much of a wuss, but I could be. But I might be wrong. Now, Here's the thing. Okay. Here's the thing. To say to someone, you're the problem with this country. Yeah, you heard that right. No, B Tim. You are the problem with this country. You are the reason we have problems. Not Sinner. You never say that to someone, ever. Rules of life. What if Sinner has emotional issues? What if Sinner has mental issues? I'm not saying he does, but I'm saying, what if he does? A comment like that to a ex-Marine, Army, Navy, an ex-soldier. I couldn't think of the word. An ex-soldier. Hey, Willow, could absolutely put them over the edge. I don't think you realize that, and I don't think you're smart enough to realize that. But there's certain trigger things you don't say to an ex-soldier. That is one of them. Even I know that. A veteran, thank you. I couldn't think of the word. You just don't. And you think you're so smart. But a comment like that is one of the dumbest things you could ever say to a veteran. Old, young, doesn't matter. And considering that you say how you think he's messed up, or how's this, he's that, he's got issues, then it's definitely something you don't say to a veteran. Just saying. But if you were an educated person, you would know this.
You don't have a conversation with people. You want to yell at them and be like, just scream at them and not understand them. And that's why this country is fucking at where it is, where both sides are screaming at each other and no one wants to have a goddamn conversation anymore.
Okay, and I'm not trying to be rude, but I can assure you, headstones, Emmy, and Sinner are not the problem with the world. Okay? No, B. Tim did not serve. He was probably going in at the time that it wouldn't let certain people in.
Figure out their problems. Instead, you want to stand on your motherfucking high horse and just scream. And that's the problem with you, Sinner.
Wow, I know someone else that does that. I definitely know someone else that does that.
You could have had a conversation with Heels. You could have had a productive conversation about the case that she covered. You could have had a productive conversation on her thoughts and processes and how she
beats him. I don't think you can have a productive conversation if it's not about kissing someone's hoo-ha. Then you could probably have a productive conversation. What kind of noise was that, Doug? Maybe then you could have a productive conversation, but I really can't see you having a productive conversation. Just saying.
You came to it, and then you could have just left with your opinions, and you could have been civil, but instead you became a fucking savage and became a piece of shit, like a complete garbage human being.
Now I'm going to be dumb like them. So that means that Savage is a POS? Is that what you're saying? Because that's kind of how I heard that. So now you're calling Savage a POS. Gotcha. Everyone heard that, right?
Garbage motherfucking human being.
Well, instead of wanting to talk to people, he'd rather yell past.
Yeah, you were detrimental to the conversation. While other people might have tried to have a conversation with her, you did not want to have a fucking conversation. You wanted to.
B. Tim is saying that someone is detrimental to a conversation. That would be B. Tim that's detrimental to a conversation. Just saying.
Be a piece of shit. That's what your problem is, man. And you might disagree with Heels. I get it. There's people that disagree with her opinions. I get it, man. And you can just like unsubscribe and not watch. But you treat her like a subhuman. That's disgusting to me.
That's more akin to being a racist than anything else.
Yeah, like really, just like that's the thing. Like you could be like disagree with someone and you could say, hey, I don't agree with your point of views. I don't agree with your thought process in this case. But you know what? And once you have the conversation, you can just walk away. But that's the problem with this country. You both just scream. Everyone screams at each other. And so disgusting. That's also the problem with YouTube as well.
B. Tim, come over here. Put your head on my shoulder. Let's talk, B. Tim. since you think that the whole world falls on the shoulders of YouTube creators who talk crap about your leader, I think you should come on my shoulder. Come on my panel, beat him. I'll coddle you. We'll talk. And we'll have that conversation that you're looking for.
Everyone wants to scream at each other and no one wants to actually have a conversation. But anyhow, I digress.
That's an alpha in people that can't just,
Senior citizen as well. So I mean, it's unfortunate those two things are true, and I guess our age doesn't really matter.
Bert says, I used to be one of those ride or die subs. I saw where it would lead me. It would lead me down the wrong path, and I stopped. I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to take the heat for everything. Oh yeah, the phones, don't even get me started on that. Hey, Audacity. Audacity says I don't comment much anymore.
No, not come on my shoulder. He should put his head on my shoulder. I will hold him until he can have a normal conversation. And that's what he wants anyway.
More tired to pick a side, but another point. You said someone is trying to.
And if I had a guess, I'm sure B Tim has a picture of me and has come all over that picture of me. Just saying, that's just a guess.
Is trying to make you think you're a bad person and you're doing the same to Heels.
Oh no, but Hills is a confirmed bad person. It's already been established that she's a hateful, racist person. Her own writings from her own hateful mind has proven that to me. To me, that's been proven. If you haven't taken the time to have a look yourself, you might want to. But that's
but don't you believe? Like, wait a minute, stop. Don't you believe people deserve second chances, just like you got a second chance when you know with your criminal past? Don't you believe people have a chance to like move on with their lives? That they might have not done things that you agree with and move on. Have you seen her do one racist thing in the past fucking 5-6 years?
I didn't curse. Did I curse? I didn't curse.
I mean, like, really? Like, I believe people deserve second chances. I believe people just can deserve third chances in a lot of cases. But you just want to what you just want to do is Heels went against you. You dug up dirt on her and you went after her. That's it. You don't give a fuck. If Heels was on your side, you would have defended her to the fucking bitter end. Guaranteed.
I bet this punk is a big fan of cancel culture. That's what.
Yeah, this is just partisanship, man. This is complete partisanship. You just care about basically if Heels was like against Queen Bee, you would defend her like such a fucking just defend her constantly. And that's the problem.
Change of opinion.
Yeah, and it's just ridiculous, and it's so obvious. You've done this with other.
Okay, let me ask you guys a question. So if it was for QB over there, then it would be okay for him to stick up for her. But because it's for headstones, it's not okay? Is that what I'm grasping?
People with like Laura, if Laura was suddenly a Queen Bee supporter, you'd go after Laura. And that's the truth, man.
Really? No. Just saying. I couldn't get my thing out in time.
That's 100%.
Oh! How about this? He would go after his own mother if she became a Queen Bee.
I wouldn't say that far. We all love our mothers. Well,
it was a joke. I'm sorry. That was the last time I'll say anything. I would just turn about fair play a little bit.
Yeah, I get it. But yeah, you continue.
Thank you, Jules, for pushing me. So I was going to back away from it. She's like, you need to speak your mind. So I mean, it's been bothering me for a while. A few people, you know what I mean? So
did she threaten you?
Huh?
Did she threaten you? She's like, if you don't,
frying pan, the whole
I'm gonna punch you in the throat.
Sandals, the chanclas, and throwing at me the whole night. No,
the chingon is something completely different. You can ask her about that later.
All right, that is. Let's get these two rock and roll here. Voice of reason.
I think a lot of people need to touch grass. I actually said that today, because we always do New Year's with the family on New Year's Day, and I actually said that. I'm like, I need to, the winter's been pretty mild. I mean, we don't have any snow. I can deal with the cold. It's just, I can't walk a lot when it's snowy and gross out. And so I said to my sister today, I was like, we need to start going out again because, I just need to balance more between.
Translation, QB says, I'm bored with this live. Let's go over to Tiger Talks so more people can kiss my butt.
Work, school, work, YouTube, going outside and, touching grass. But clearly, some people think I need to spend all day at school because I have so much work to do.
Everybody has very strong opinions about what you should do. I find it entertaining. Gigi says, I'm always behind the chat. And I'm mostly
it's 22 minutes until Tiger Talks, by the way.
Service. You're welcome. Their little brother was in the Marines radio. That's awesome. My only regret about the Marines is, I wish I would stay.
Wait, isn't Tiger Talks the one that started that, the whole, we have to be nice to people movement? Wasn't that Tiger Talks? That's what I thought.
In because I have full retirement. But I was young and I needed to keep it moving. I was in Southern California. I was like, do I stay in the Marines for 8 more years or 4 more years, or do I go to Santa Barbara and enjoy life? I chose enjoy life.
Needed to keep it
Yeah,
moving.
I've got
Ooh.
technically I have
I
5 years
respect
left until I can retire.
Respect
But I
that.
think I'm gonna go for I'm gonna go for 10 more years, and that way I'll get full retirement,
Yeah, that's the
full
way.
pension.
Yeah, you're still plenty young enough to really enjoy your retirement as well.
Yeah.
So by the time you retire, you'll have a full pension because you worked so goddamn hard your whole life that it's going to pay off for you. What a novel idea.
Yeah, and because I was in public education, you know, and actually this is for anybody. So for anybody who has student loans and you work in a public sector, if you have 10 years of payments, regardless of if you're on an income-based plan or anything like that, 10 years in the public sector, you can have all of your loans forgiven. And that's actually what
That is 100% true.
I did 2 years ago. I had enough payments in that I had all of my student loan debt forgiven.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
being neutral.
Yeah, good on you.
I think a lot of people should take a page from your book if they want to retire comfortably. I mean, by the time you retire, you're going to be the age of the women they're like criticizing right now. Are you going to sit online and criticize?
Oh my God! He just turns something positive to negative all the time.
You fucking hear this guy? It's unbelievable.
Like everything positive, he has to turn Queen Bee, Queen Bee. Like, bro, can't you just have another? You
Emmy, do you not see this? Do you not like? Do you not go over your lives afterwards, or please?
She could come up here.
He's not a good person.
She could come up here and say, "I just saved somebody's life," right?
Yeah.
And he looks at her and goes, "Yeah, well, there's a possibility that person could grow up and support Queen Bee." Like what?
You're out of your mind.
You know what? We need to make a Queen Bee, Queen Bee, Queen Bee. Every time he says Queen Bee, we need that for the intro from now on. Shit.
Bro, hopefully we don't do a drinking game with the Queen Bee because we'd be dead. I think we'd be dead in less than 15 minutes.
30 minutes, 3 sheets to the wind.
Fucking be hospitalization. We'll be in the hospital. We'll need like fucking kidney transplants.
Fucking Zenna's out there like, I was riding my bike the other day and I fell off the curb, but goddamn Queen Bee pushed me over.
Like, yeah, I mean, like, did this guy not realize that what his like obsession with Queen Bee has brought him? Now he's dressed up like the fucking Hamburglar because everyone made fun of his lemon avatar.
Oh God!
Like,
so that's what happened. He got his feet.
Like basically, Good Egg made like an avatar, like found that lemon grab cartoon and made a whole video of like saying unacceptable and comparing his voice to that one because he kept on saying unacceptable. Wow. And he got so embarrassed about being the lemon anymore, he's literally changed his avatar to the Hamburglar now.
She's getting him to throw rocks. And what are these three doing for QB? Just curious.
Like, this is sad. This is like a level of sadness I've never seen before. And
then you obviously haven't looked in a mirror, Timmy boy, because the biggest simps are the three of you.
He's like, I like that video. I love that video. And he's just got laughed off the internet.
Yes, Davis fan. The intro with Sinner saying Queen Bee constantly would be hysterical. That would. Who's putting it together? That'd be dope. Jen said, great live FL and panel guest. Oh, what's the crew? Boys night. All right, let's
Jen, that's not you, Jen, is it? That's not you, Jen, right?
I've been watching Home Improvement
with the Hamburglar.
Or you're envious of them. Something tells me that you're not going to do that, Emmy.
And like, you know, I said it, and that's why that, you know, that one post is so humorous. Like, this YouTube doesn't pay my bills. All of the money that I earn from YouTube goes back into the rescue I work with. Like, it's to help.
Okay, I'm glad QB said this because I want to point this out. I've seen this from a few different creators, and I don't understand it. People are on your channel. Please, I don't know, Crystal. Please tell me why you want to hear your name over and over and over in your intro. That has to be the most narcissistic thing I've ever heard. Do you know how many channels I could put together in opening? I'm sorry, my subs don't like me enough that they want to hear my name repeated 1,000 times in the intro of my video. I just don't get why people do that. It's the most annoying, narcissistic thing I've ever seen. And shit, go clip him saying my name and send them over. We'll add it to the intro. Why? Do you like when you want to hear your name over and over and over? It's the strangest thing, and I don't get it. I really don't get it. and I've thought about this and I always forget about it. It's weird. Like anyone knows from the DC, there's tons. I mean, you could find my name 100 times over. And you get someone like B10. Yeah, you make a video, you laugh about it. But to put it in my intro, I don't like my name that much that I want to hear it that much. It's creepy to me. I mean, it really is creepy. And now she wants to add her name more. It's weird.
The animals.
Okay.
Not
Good for
me.
you.
Yeah.
And yes,
Good.
I have put some things on my wish list, on the kitten wish list for me that has to do with kittens. But everything that I've gotten for the kittens, it goes directly back to the rescue.
Tease. He says last time I was in Santa Barbara, there were strawberries growing on the sidewalk. Santa Barbara, if you guys have never been there, I highly recommend it. Like,
Seriously,
it's,
strawberries out of the sidewalk?
it is like Shangri-La fucking law.
Tony,
I couldn't believe it. And just thinking about all the years that I lived there, I
Don't eat
look
the
at photos of it. Like, well, I was back through
Hold
this
on.
a couple months ago. And I was just like, God.
Don't eat the strawberries, bro.
Oh.
Oh my god, this guy's eating the street strawberries.
Yeah, the best thing he's ever done is kept talking. That's the best thing he's ever done.
And by the way, send them over. We'll add it into the intro. So once again, she doesn't even do her own intros, which is what I had said from the beginning. It's really not that hard. Just like a cricket is not that hard.
It just kept flapping
He's
his
gonna
young
eat
gum.
the street.
Giggleberry breath, man. Get your shit together.
What did he say? Rewind that. He's gonna.
I got you. Hold up. I got you. Oh Lord.
All of the money that I earn from YouTube goes back into the rescue I work with. Like it's to help the animals, not me.
Yeah.
And yes, I have put some things on my wish list, on the kitten wish list for me that has to do with kittens. But everything that I've gotten for the kittens, it goes directly back to the rescue.
Tease. He says last time I was in Santa Barbara, there were strawberries growing on the sidewalk. Santa Barbara, if you guys have never been there, I highly recommend it. Like,
Seriously, strawberries out of the sidewalk?
it is like Shangri-La fucking law. It really is. I couldn't even believe it. And just thinking about, all the years that I lived there, like I took it for granted. When I look at photos of it, like, well, I was back through there a couple months ago, and I was just like, God, why did I leave this place?
Wow.
I mean, if you can afford $3,500 a month for a studio, it's a great place to live.
You think he grabs
I
the
wish that I
strawberries
lived
and
in
starts
like
eating
more-
them off the street? Do you think he does that?
You know, it's funny that you say that, Lindsay. I don't think so. I love my cricket too. I just wish there was a faster way to label stuff. Honestly, Lindsay, I don't think she ever bought it. I think she just scammed people, because I remember her birthday. That girl bought her a case for it and stuff, and she was like, oh, thank you. She's never used it. She's too ghetto to use it.
You never know.
You know, when he gets hungry and he can't sell his art, he just grabs some strawberries from the street. And
Yeah.
starts
Is
eating them.
that called stress strawberry?
No, what he does is he takes the strawberries and he smashes them on a canvas and like rubs it around and is like $2,500, please.
Strawberry
Oh my
art.
God. Strawberry rage. Okay.
This is what I call nature in bloom. Okay.
I love my heat press. My problem is finding the time to do it. But I do. I love I even bought a printer just for what's it called? Sublimation. I haven't even connected it yet.
Oh my God, this guy.
Center, I want to buy all 6 of your new paintings you have coming out. All of them. All right.
And it's
Every
going to be
one of
about, it's going to cost you about $350.
$350. What a.
$3.50.
All right,
That's
let's.
what I meant. Yeah.
All right. But Tim, you can paint, bro.
Tropical climate, like you have lemon trees and orange trees and like all these fruit trees, and we have to wait until certain seasons to get strawberries or apples. Like oranges, we can't even grow oranges up here. It's like
What? Fruit grows in
The
season?
farmer's market in Santa Barbara is like, it looks like a picture of a market from the Bible. I mean, it's so bountiful, it's ridiculous. Because right down the road, you have Ventura County with all the farms, and up the coast, it's farms in every direction. So always fresh fruit and vegetables. I mean, you could just walk around with a basket and just from huge avocados hanging out of the sidewalk, you can just get a whole bag of avocados.
He's telling.
All right, not to get off subject, but I have to tell you guys this. I was watching Table Talk at 2:30 in the morning. She went live right after I did. There was someone in her chat that said, TT, I know what you're going through. My parents are now charging me rent. I can't believe they're making me pay to live there. Oh my God. How old are you? It was the funniest thing I read. And I've been meaning to tell you guys that for a while and I kept forgetting. All right, so I'm bored with this live already. I want to see his girlfriend's video. Who has the link for the video? maybe I can get it from here. No. Well, let me go to her channel. Let's see, Jim Jules. Jim Jules. Whoop. Yeah, I think the Christmas tree one. The yoga instructor, Jim Jules, is the only thing I see is from years ago, if this is her. Lifestyle coach, is that her? That's the only Jim Jules. She must have taken it down then. Her last video was 3 years ago. Hey, Perpetua, Happy New Year. Nick played it on QB's 3-year anniversary live. I don't see it. The heat press is easy, Mac. It's probably the easiest thing I've ever done. She's got very pretty hair, I'll tell you that much. It's on a channel. Oh, okay. I gotcha. She's all right. But I mean, I'm looking at something from 6 years ago. She's got beautiful hair, though. That I will say. Yeah, the heat press is easy. I was surprised how easy it was. I was making shirts within like an hour. She's got a good body, I'll tell you that much. These are all like a couple of years old. No, she hasn't been with him 6 years. Now I want to see the video. Why, you should be proud of her, Nick. You should be stand up and say, yeah, that's my girlfriend. That's my woman. She got a good body. Maybe she can help QB out. Yeah, we're talking shit about you, Nick, not your woman. What'd I miss? Nikki will be single by swimsuit season. Nick, I just want to know how you landed her. That's what I want to know. Nikki, take a link. We need to talk. Take a link, Nikki. I got questions for you. Thank you, Ruby. His girlfriend could come up too. I don't care. Not like I want to date him or anything. Ruby, I don't see it. Good point. Oh, okay. Why'd you put it in the readme room? Well, I never thought to look in that room. I never look in there. And I got it. Whoop. All right. I missed the timestamp. Oh, 131 hours. All right. All right, here we go. No, she put it in the readme room. That's why I didn't see it at first.
I couldn't believe it when I heard that shit. And he went in here and he was gloating about it. I was visibly pissed off about it, actually. Someone commented to you from the Chevy, Tim. That's why you went off. No, that's not from him. When I got that off, it's because I just didn't like the fucking him basically sitting there, and it just pissed me off. That guy.
I'm gonna put that in the back for you when you are ready.
He kept on like going. Let me see.
And Nikki, to be honest with you, I really think that people have much more of a problem with B. Tim than with you. Just saying. I mean, I could be wrong, but I do. I think the problem is more with B. Tim than with you. I think.
All right, go ahead. It's up.
Yep, our angels made this for the high view.
Nice.
Oh,
You guys made this?
aw,
Yes, we did. We made it
I guess
yesterday, the day before, 2 days ago, I think. All right, let's rock and roll. Hey, Queen.
Oh, she's so
Happy
pretty.
3-year anniversary. Another one. about a year and a half, and those people have been on a lot longer, even. Right. I know 2023 has had its ups and downs. We live and we learn. We get better in growth. We all grow. We don't stop growing ever.
I touch that.
Shit. That's how I'll give you that one. I met this one here at the Hive. Hi, bud, from your little brother.
This one
The
here.
best. Many more years. Your channel's gonna keep growing, right?
I agree. And even though I've been watching in the bushes for many years, I admire you, Queen, because you have a quality that I greatly admire. That is self.
What quality does she greatly admire? Please tell me. The hypocrisy? The lying? The manipulation? The deceitfulness? What quality does she have? Please enlighten me.
Selflessness and the ability to stand for what you believe in. And
Stand for what you believe in or blatantly lie?
I'll stay a Hive member. Por vida.
Well, yeah, I'm not sure what that means, but
For life.
And by the way, if she didn't know, she's being sued for her mouth. That's not something I would admire. She's actually the only person I've ever seen on this platform that got sued because she couldn't shut the fuck up. Because she was making money.
gang, gang, the High vibe. Fluffing my hair on, guys.
Oh, I love it. You guys.
Oh, he's a puppy. Oh, that looks like my dog.
What it do, baby boo?
What to do, boo boo? Shenanigans.
2024, I'm gonna learn how to say no.
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 The rats in Arizona are pretty big.
No.
Yeah. Love you guys.
Like that. What is that? Is that like a rat on the?
How the hell did Nick land her? That's what I want to know. Nick, you must be hung like a horse. Because if my new boyfriend, is all over some woman named Queen, that's a little freaky. Just a bit. So I don't know how Nick landed her. Maybe she's got something wrong with her. I don't know. But wow. I wonder if QB said in private after this. Oh, I'm sure Chronicles. But like, why are you even making a video for an avatar? Please tell me. Nick, I got questions. Oh, she's got beautiful hair and a die-hard body. No doubt about it. She also has no kids. I don't think. If she has kids, I'll put my foot in my mouth. She flew in from another location, Boston pimping coast to coast. It is a little odd. She has no kid. Okay, so that explains it. What is she, like in her 30s? But no, she's got a die-hard body. No doubt about it. Beautiful hair. But I would be like, my boyfriend is a simp. I mean, it's not like she's got, 500,000 subs, like 10 to Life or Stephanie Harlow. If she was like one of those, I get it. But she's got 14,000 subs. It's weird. It's creepy. Just saying. So Nick, don't fuck her up though. She's probably psycho. Don't mess it up, because I don't think you'll ever get better. Just saying. I'm just, you know what I mean, though? I mean, honestly, I'll say it right to his face. Nick's not a bad-looking guy at all. And he's probably a nice romantic guy. But the simping is strange, and it's cringe, and it's weird. I just can't see, like, if my man was simping like that, I would think, yeah, he's not a man. I don't know. It's weird to me. It's just me. I think it's strange. Come on, Nikki. Take a link, Nikki Poo. Let's talk, Nikki Poo. That's what I'm saying. The cringe factor kills it. She's Latino. She'll fucking knock him upside the head with a frying pan. Can we sim for the Reds? Hell no. Sim for the Yankees. Woo woo. Man enough to pull a hot girlfriend, haters. That's true. But she could be psycho. She is Latino, you know. She might be psycho. But I think Nick's a little psycho. Yeah, the hot ones are always crazy, right? Hey, Anita. No, that's a real relationship. I mean, they were together. Did you see the video, Anita? They were together. We have been together 7 months. She's an awesome person. So when you putting a ring on it? Has she hit you upside the head with a frying pan yet? The real question is, why was she single? You would think she would have had a ring on it already. So that tells me, Nick, she might be psycho. It's a long distance relationship, but it's a real relationship, Anita. Nikki Poo, there's a link for you. And you could bring the bombshell up too. No, I got questions, Southern Gal. Serious question. I'm not being a dick. Oh, I went 3 hours without cursing. I just said the D word. Come on, Nikki Poof. Why, you're afraid your bee lady might get mad? Liza, normally it's not enough time for a ring, but I don't think he'd ever get a girl better than that. So I'll say put the ring on. Get it while you can. I can't make it past my intro with that. Nope, I'm going 3 hours. That's what I think, sweetie pie, too. Nick, come on. I really have serious questions. Oh, yes, she does. Maybe you don't realize it, Nick, but she does. Nick, you were in the middle of doing a live stream, and she's sitting there promoting another channel. That's so rude. So you may not realize it, but she does. Absolutely, she does. Stockholm Syndrome, maybe. Did they waste their entire Christmas making that go? Oh, I don't know, Clown School. You have to ask him. It was their first live. We planned that before the live. Okay, Nick, if you say so. I know he's yelling, but he won't take the link. Do. Good night, Nikki Poo. I tried. Nick, I want to know if you speak to B Tim outside of YouTube, because I really want him to come on my panel. I'm going to use you to get to him. I feel like they're trying to take over FW. What's FW? And Tiger Talks, because they review the videos on her. Control the narrative. I just say, because Stop the Cap is for teenagers. Nick, she had you so gaslit. Desperate Whispers. She had you so gaslit the other night. You did not even realize that you didn't say anything and that it was B Tim. And you were like, did I ask something? Did I ask something? It was the weirdest thing. That's called gaslighting, Nikki. Nikki Poo. Yeah, Nikki, don't go to bed mad at me. I probably shouldn't call him Nikki Poo because he does have a girlfriend. So out of respect for his girlfriend, I won't call him Nikki Poo. I'll call him Nikki B. Daddy's boy? Oh yeah, Dayton taught us all like a year ago. When I was a teenager, so I don't remember it as a teenager. Dayton tells me all these weird words. That controlling girl wants him. No, I'm just going to be respectful to his girlfriend. And she can call him Nikki Poo, but I wouldn't. Stop the Cappy McApperson? That's too long. Now they say no cap, no exaggeration. I don't know. Dane's got all sorts of weird words. Now, Dane went to the doctor last year and gave us a whole bunch of new words. I was like, what does that mean? Some of them don't even make sense. Stop the cap means stop lying. You learned it from a pot. See, you weren't listening to me a year ago. All right. I've been on 3 hours. Day 1, no cursing. I got a lot of bets going. Day 1, no cursing. Day 1 down. 3 hours. I can do it. I think I have money coming in on different days. People bet me 20 on 2 days. They bet me 50 on 2 weeks. I had all sorts of money coming in. Woo! So remember, you're going to buy a candle. I am out of white vessels for a week. I have black vessels. I have brown vessels. I have wine color vessels. But on the 9 ounce, I am out of 9 ounce and 7 ounce. I'm out of white vessels. No cursing, no bee stings. Nope. But remember, all week it's buy one, get one. And that's it. And I will be going live. Oh, also, let me put this out there. Thank you to everybody that told me the little things that were wrong with the website. Southern Gal, Amber, a lot of you guys. Thank you guys. I really, really appreciate it. If you guys see anything else, let me know. I also want to say there is now reviews on there. I have sold thousands of candles. I need you guys to make reviews. Even if they're not perfect, I need you guys to make reviews on the Scent You Bought. It's aggravating that I have sold thousands of candles and I have no reviews on them. Please, please, please write reviews. And any trolls you think you're going to get away with it, don't even try, because I have to approve the reviews before they get posted. So any troll that thinks they're going to kill my website, it's not going to happen. So yes, that's what I'm asking you guys. Whatever candles you bought, please leave reviews. And that's it. Last reviews I have are from like September, and then I have 2 from Tony, and that's it. So even if you bought a candle in the past, go to your scent and leave a review. So, all right, let me go because I actually have to get back to candles. And I will see you beautiful people later. Thank you guys so much for the super chats. Also, I'm not sure, don't hate me, don't get mad at me. I'm not sure who bought me the necklace with the fighting boxing gloves. I want you to know I have yet to take it off from the day I got it. I don't remember who sent it, but I just want to say thank you. I literally wear it every day. Like, I have not taken it off since I got it. So there's that. I love you guys. I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you guys for the super chats, PayPals, memberships, Cash Apps, and I go see Jonice in 6 days. All right. I'll see you guys later. Peace.